Hello! Hi, it's
Hi.
us,
Hi.
Route 66. We're playing Return of the Runelords. This is a Pathfinder 2nd edition game where we're playing the Pathfinder 1st edition adventure path of the same name. That's it. Normally we would banter. We're a little behind. Ava, you got anything quick? Alvin, any quick trivia?
I have pants from Nerdforge. Very comfortable.
Not
Ooh, and I
sponsored.
got a
Rad.
tunic from
It's the
Kalamazoo.
most expensive pair of pants I own because I am accident prone and they're so comfy and
Don't ask, Nit. You don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. You know, they have diapers for that.
Yeah.
I
Adult
recommend
diapers.
Depends.
I assume that's not
Oh,
what
do
you're
you have
talking about.
experience
Brand of-
with Depends?
you
Yeah.
see that? You see that
I eat a lot of
shimmer?
Chipotle.
No, not really. Kinda.
It's hard to see.
It reflects light, okay?
Well, then how would we see it?
Okay, well, here we go. But it also has a
Oh.
lot
Thank
of
you, Alvin.
Elven written
Someone
on it.
needed to laugh at
It
that.
That's
reflects
cool.
light. That'd be great for walking around in the dark of the night.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm a girl and I can't wear the white set today, so, you know, upset by that. And the black set is not light reflective.
You're a
and
what?
Far
It's
less fun.
not?
No, only the white set is, so I have both.
Oh, wonder why they made that choice.
It's yeah, right? But yeah. Nerdforge stuff, super comfy, super soft.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Not ad.
JK,
Look,
unless.
I love their crafting stuff. Their offices. Okay. Move on.
You sure?
Mhm. Yeah. Just one more.
Well, now I'm
Nice.
gonna have to check them out because I need more sweatpants.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick note. You might have noticed there are a few changes. We've got some new systems being implemented and no longer being implemented. So bear with us, but
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I suppose we could talk about it real quick to our lovely viewers. Like,
maybe we could just give them a heads up.
yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
you will see on the overlay that there is nothing in that box in the right corner because we got rid of the chat window. So,
What box? Nexer's gonna cover that up with something.
oh, well, it's
No, he
not
won't.
covered up right now.
No, he won't.
No,
He's
well,
just
that
gonna
would-
cut this
that
off, so
would
it's like I never even said it, and then he's gonna
That would be, yeah.
chuckle, silly Askell trying to
Don't
make him
say
do
that.
things.
He'll fill it with Warhammer stuff.
Please do.
No, that's
Actually,
not
I could see him doing that
this one. I can't
Yeah.
do.
unapologetically. Right. So yeah, there's that. That's it.
No.
We'll make sure we keep you apprised of anything going on. You
yell
should
if you
still
hate
see the
it.
dice rolls though.
Mhm.
So yeah. Anyway, music, on the other hand, not changing. Still provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and McRow Music. That's it. Let's go. Let's roll.
Power and grace to me, in the name of the great Lysala. Let knowledge be carved unto the flesh, that we might learn the secrets of rune magic. We, the Runelords, bore her runes upon the flesh of 7 countries, using her gift of sin magic to raise mighty monuments across our lands. But not even Lysala on high could prevent the falling of the sky. In a single night, our holy realm fell and was buried. But we lie here still, waiting. Lysala has risen from her long slumber, and soon, so too shall her most dedicated servants. We, who lie sleeping, must now rise, for surely no mere heretical fool can pass her trials or prevent the return of the Runelords.
Okay. So, Our party of heroes. Ooh, that is hella zoomed out, isn't it?
Yep.
How's that? It's zoomed out so much more on there than
I
it is on
know,
my
because because when we zoom way in, it's it like looks really good where I've got it right now. I can change it though.
Big brain. Okay, there. Close enough. Our party of heroes have been working for the Pathfinder Society, with some motivations of their own, to explore the famous or infamous ruin of Hollow Mountain, once the capital city and home of a godlike wizard ruler of Wrath. Whilst exploring this place and taking some prisoners, recovering a stolen relic, and learning a great deal of info about the return of Runelord Alasnist, you were approached by, well, a few people really. You were approached by a cultist who you took captive, a cultist of the clip-off nascent demon lord Yamasoth, the polymorph plague, a creature that is bent upon spreading a plague of mutation across the multiverse that will transform all into mindless, maddening horrors. And you found out that the Kingdom of New Flesh, as it is so called, will be arriving in the city of Magnimar very soon. You also heard from another Runelord, the Runelord of Lust, who claims to also have returned and to have a mutual interest with you in preventing Alasnist's ultimate rule. She gave you some advice and bid you find her in the city of Corvosa when you're ready. You also have heard rumor of a cult worshipping an ancient Thassilonian peacock deity, which thus far has not made any major power plays, but they were the ones who stole your artifact and tried to kill you once or twice. And troublingly, we're also here looking for something within Hollow Mountain. You took up Runelord Sorshin's advice and have entered the crypt of Alasnist's predecessor, Runelord Thybidos, who Alasnist murdered and entombed in this place, surrounded by insults, shame, and humiliation. A monument in which thousands upon thousands of insults have been carved into the walls, in which the remains of his family, his wife, his children, were thrown in a pit only a few feet away from the honorable urns they were to be cremated in. A place where his loyal honor guard were interred alive, and where his own prodigy student, who betrayed him, was consumed by madness and left to the worms. Even his pet was beheaded in a great many ways. It was a hydra, and left to rot here. Or at least the place of its burial was desecrated. But Runelord Thybidos stirs, and if Sorshin is right, you may be able to force a little help out of him with the right application of pressure, perhaps. As you move deeper into his tunnel, you have navigated traps, haunts, insults, and at last, you have come to a pit. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and find the description so I can remind you guys of the hall you're in, which ends abruptly at a precipice, descending 20 feet into a circular chamber beyond. The floor of this chamber is decorated with a vibrant green fresco. On the northeastern side of the pit, you can see a second chamber, whose floor is at the same level as your own, but unreachable, i.e. you have to go into the pit, climb down into the pit, then climb back up to get there. You can see that that second room is filled with pillars about 5 feet apart. And one of those pillars straddles the very edge of the pit, extending all the way down to the pit's floor. Sort of like a half fire pole. Like a fire pole that's half embedded in a wall. Does that make sense? And it's also, like a couple feet thick. And Nifix, you felt something in that columned chamber. Something horrible. And something that somehow sensed when you felt it and telepathically reached into your mind.
I taste like dog fart.
Does it taste like? What are you? Can I have some? I bet you taste sweet. I bet you taste sour.
Is
Okay if it's both.
Nifix the only one that can hear that?
Yes, it's all telepathic.
Okay.
I think the rest of you were like moving up to the edge of the pit. And,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
How do we get down?
When she said that, I think we turned to look and be like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nifix is doing one of these. I taste like dog fart. Just straight up.
I don't know what that. Can you
I smell. It wants to eat me.
It's too soon.
It's over there.
I pull out my crossbow
Right?
and make
It's
sure it's
more-
loaded.
Yeah, do I want my star
What
knife
is
or my
it?
scarf?
What is it? Why does it want to eat you?
I don't know. but
Does
it's
it not like
gross.
farts? Why did you tell it that?
It was trying to describe what I might taste like, and I taste like dog fart, and you guys taste like dog shit.
Wow, that's
So don't eat me.
I haven't been told that
Or
before.
my friends. Eat moosh.
there we go.
The tirades of a mad gnome.
Tell me specifically where it is. Please.
It's gonna be behind. There's two of them, so it's gonna be
Two?
behind that pillar and that pillar. And I don't remember because Asko kind of like pinged in the map last time, and I don't
Mhm.
remember exactly where they were.
You didn't get a strong, precise location. You were getting because of how they are already normally hidden. You were getting imprecise senses. Basically, you know they're there. To you, instead of being unnoticed, they're considered undetected, which means you know they're somewhere over there, but not specifically where. Whereas the others just don't know they exist. I will consider you to have pointed them out, though, so to everyone they are now undetected.
Sorry, I'm messing with the stream view, just so you know.
problem.
Over there. See, brother, fix me. This is why I want that pickle. The exact reason why.
Wait, did you hear them in your head?
Yeah. Well, wait, you didn't hear them?
No.
Oh, they're mind readers. Pickle.
Do you know what they? Can you tell like what shape they are? What they look like? Anything else?
Let me get a little closer to like the slideshow, like right here. I don't know if this is gonna mess anything up. It definitely does. So let's hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
closer.
hold, it's either Shift or Alt. You can off-center yourself from the grid.
Let's try shift. There we go.
There you go.
Blobby.
Blobby?
GM. I would like to do some kind of check on a blobby telepathic
Not enough
creature. What? Blobby and telepathic? Surely there can't be that many.
I guess you know
Who
what?
like to eat people?
You know a little. I'll allow. You can attempt occultism. You can try religion. If you have any lore skills.
I don't think I have any. Well, Pathfinder lore?
No, definitely
Okay.
not.
Gossip lore.
What's the hot goss on these guys?
No, Sai's not gonna try.
Probably occultism for me, I think.
Okay.
Sadly, you guys
Oops.
are asking literally the dumbest character in the group these kind of questions.
Oops, I don't know why I rolled that. Ignore that.
I don't know. I think Saya might be dumber.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Well, it's just 0. Are you minus?
No, I have a 1. You're
I am dumber.
But you're pretty.
Yeah?
It sounds to you, Lorian, like some kind of psychic ooze. It could be like
Okay.
it could be fiendish. It could be. It's probably not celestial. It's you just don't have enough information to narrow it down.
Okay. Oh, I'll
But
kind of look
you're pretty
back.
confident it is ooze of some kind.
Yeah,
Ooze.
unfortunately, I can't see color, so I can't tell you that. Also, I can't actually see it.
This is the only way to go.
I can go first, and I got things I can do.
Hold on,
I am not getting eaten.
Can we get out if we go in?
Well, there's a big pit here. We'll have to climb, and that puts us at a disadvantage.
Look, we all suck at climbing, okay? I don't want to mess my nails.
Well, Fixney, can Moosh climb easily?
I'll just toss him down there.
What? I was thinking maybe Nifix could ride on Moosh and climb up easily. Does Moosh have a climb speed? Is essentially what I was getting at.
No, I was just gonna toss him down there.
You're just tossing him down. Okay.
I mean, I guess we did just fly on him, right? Can you do that again? No, I don't remember what we did. But I think it was
we
fine.
got
He
shot up
flew
through
up
a
on
hole.
him.
Oh,
We didn't.
Oh, okay.
What was the foot drop, please? Again, Asko, for this ledge?
20, I think.
20.
20 feet? Oh, that, yeah.
Anyway,
that's full.
it's not about you being fast. I just...
Should I do a quick scout to check?
Absolutely
what's-
not. It wants to eat you.
It's just if you guys get taken over there, it's gonna take us time to get to you, and then it could be too late.
It's okay. I'll jump down and I will
Can we
do
let...
the tremor thingy.
Well, then why don't we call it over here?
It knows we're here.
You know, why can't I just toss a fire, like a ball of fire, like right here, till it, or like, you know what, just straight down, like how far this thing goes. Like I want to light it
Now,
up.
when you say a ball of fire,
Not a fireball. I'm
okay.
A fire
Out.
that is ball shaped.
I'm gonna produce a ball of flame in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm
And
guessing this is a pillar right here, so I'm just gonna throw it
chuck it across.
down, like straight down between, like
There.
yeah,
Okay.
so 30 feet down. Stuff. Actually, I'm
Fixney.
just gonna throw it straight down to
Just
see how
trade-
far.
Spots with me. It'll be fine.
Can I get
No,
a look at this? Move up here.
Just ping where the actual epicenter target is.
I just want to see how far it goes. So I'm just gonna toss it straight down to the darkness, where the other end of the wall is.
Well, ping. I want to see.
Well, I don't know where. Fine.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you
That's
keep
that's
going
perfect.
down-
Like you're just throwing it that way.
Hold on. As a stream note, I can't.
That's too far away to be visible. Got
yes, that's all.
it. I see it. Thank you. That's fine. In this case, it doesn't matter. Fixney illuminates a little ball of flame, and it's sort of surrounded by little Thassilonian runes in the air. And as he sort of shifts his hand in a complex pattern, a few of the specific runes begin to glow, and the flame launches out into the darkness, across the pit below, back into the northeastern chamber, past 2, 4, 6 pairs of pillars, before eventually crashing into a wall on the far side.
How far is that? Did that look like?
Let me get out my ruler. Like, 50 feet or so.
It's a big-ish room.
The range is 30 feet. Sorry if I missed that it can extend.
What a
past
really
that.
odd
Oh.
room.
Well, okay. It illuminated it for just a brief moment. You could see the far
Okay.
wall. I guess it probably just fizzled out in the air, or its arc wasn't long enough, and it just sort of, and then hit the floor. You saw the far wall. You saw columns, but only darkness between.
Is this a tiny little ledge that tiny little feet could
It
step
is
on?
not. That was
This?
just your GM trying to leave a little bit of the wall on the
So you can see it.
visible area.
I see.
There is no ledge.
Hold on. Did you say that it illuminated the hallway, but it was dark in between? Like the
Like, yeah,
fireball.
where it went, it was illuminating.
Oh, okay.
like,
I just thought you
it's
meant like
not a
it
very
illuminated,
big
but it was
light
like
source.
dark. Okay.
No supernatural darkness. Just
Okay.
empty is more what I was getting
Got
at.
it.
Like, there's columns, but no sign of a creature.
I mean, look,
Brains.
I trust Nifix's senses.
I do
Put her
too.
down.
But we
I'm
have
gonna do
to. Lorian's gonna put her crossbow away, get her bag out, pull out her grappling hook and a rope.
Nifix jumps.
I don't stop her.
Can't fall. Does nothing.
All right. Nifix
Just for the rest
slides
of us.
lightly down the wall, landing perfectly lightly on the floor. Not even cat-like. Like, it was too easy. It was a very gentle descent, like a feather.
Wow.
You find yourself at the bottom of a 20-foot deep. It's not even a pit. It's just a room with a lower floor, really. The walls are this beautiful green and black marble.
Is
The floor,
Mm-hmm.
the fresco.
Would like to say I am tiptoeing my way as if it's going to change anything to here. Oh my god, there's so many pillars. Oh god.
Mm-hmm. Not that you can see them, because, that is 20 feet up, but
she can't see
elevation.
pillars
Yeah.
anyway.
That's true.
Okay, listen, you little shit. It's fine. You can. No, I can't justify that. Yeah. Just disregard whatever you might see up there.
Okay, I'm gonna get as close as here, and then I could probably feel them.
Hey, Askel, can we zoom on Nifix? Or something?
Did that work?
No.
Damn it! Hang on. Wait for it. Oh, wait. Yes.
That's better.
Like trying to creep. Hold on. Let me show the viewers at home. Okay. It's 20 feet up again.
It is. But there is this column that goes all the way from the floor you're at up to the floor above.
So what, you want me to Mulan
So,
it
like,
or
one of the
something?
pillars in this room, instead of stopping at the floor, is like at the edge and continues down to the floor of the room you're in.
Oh, can we climb up that?
That's poor design. Is it fake?
It
Is
appears
it hollow?
It is definitely climbable. Actually, it looks like it would be very easy to climb.
Sorry, that one's just too sus.
Go on, you wanted to climb.
I do. I'm going to climb it, but it just seems sus. Like
Mhm.
it's in. Like, hold on. Like, there's no pillar over there to be ugly. Like, it's
I
not the
will
map
also
maker's
note-
fault.
No, this is architectural. It was
Yeah.
designed intentionally to be like this.
That's why I'm upset.
There's no symmetry
wall.
here.
Yes.
The wall here was once tightly fitted brick, but it is chipped and worn over the years, providing even more footholds for climbing.
There's no bugs in them, is
fact,
there?
So too the wall you slid down. Both of these walls look ideally suited for climbing. In layman's terms, I would say this is about I would say on a scale of 1 to 20, about a 10 for climbing. Thanks to all these footholds.
Okay, but is
that's
that
just
for
weird.
regular sized people or little people too?
Both.
That's even weirder.
Look, this doesn't make. I'm sorry. All of my TTRPG senses are tingling. This is just weird. Everything
so that
what
was
do you
weird
mean?
for you, but not the pillar.
No, the pillar's
You
fine.
make something a little too inviting, and suddenly the players don't want it anymore.
This place has been like perfectly sculpted, perfectly architected, designed, and these two walls are worn out.
And the pillar? Like, why are you not upset about said pillar
The
right
pillar's
here?
still weird, but maybe there's weird design choices.
Dude, it could
But
be a
why?
mimic pillar, okay?
It probably is a mimic pillar. Sorry.
Anyway, I'm going to climb and be at the ledge, ready to jump if required.
Your imprecise sense tingles once again as you get a whiff of something acrid and very smelly, acidic, and you
Okay.
can hear what sounds like sludge sliding along stone.
Can I
Just for a second.
try and hone in my senses and pinpoint where it is?
Ah, you seek the seek action.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, please do.
Let me see if I have that on my thing, actually.
In fact, very few things in this world would give me more joy.
Okay, give me a second. I don't have seek on here, so I'm gonna have to add it real quick.
It's under the skill action dialogue.
You are so right, my good sir. And
Thank you.
I'm assuming
I never
this
get
is gonna
tired of
be
that.
blind.
You are correct.
Okay, give me one moment.
You have
'cause,
made an ass of neither you nor me.
yeah, I have to re-put my skill action dialogue in here, though, unfortunately.
I stand
so-
corrected.
So
I'm
I think Saya would just be like,
Oh, did
I don't
everyone-
want to go down here.
Speaking of apologies from the GM, did everyone remember to give themselves a hero point?
Nope.
I did not. I will definitely do that.
Yeah, definitely want
Ooh.
that.
Okay, are you deciding not to work today? Is that what's happening?
Is your token selected?
Mm. Okay, there we go. I thought it was selected. I guess I undid it. Perception. I'm not stalling. I'm just stupid.
You're not stupid.
Right now, I feel like I'm very dumb. I rolled a question mark.
Well, good roll. You're not sure. It's definitely somewhere above you.
I'm going
That
to jump
you
down.
that I will connect the dots though for one thing, because you have a pretty good wisdom, right? You do, yes, +2.
Yes.
If you can't sense it, it's probably not on the floor, because
Mhm.
otherwise it would be tripping your tremor sense.
Mm-hmm. So, being from the sledge, I'm going to jump down and move back here.
Mhm.
I think it's above. I cannot see it.
Ooh, is this where the whole party looks up together?
Mm.
Do we see anything, GM?
Nifix does not see anything.
No shit.
Ava, these are the jokes you were making the entire first book. Is this what it's like? This is great. The rest of you just see the ceiling above you.
Is it pretty? Like, the floor is pretty green. Is it, like, decorated up there, or is it...
It's like a vaulted ceiling in this tunnel. Hard to say what might be in the room with all the columns. You can't really see.
Fine, I'll get in.
It smells kind of acrid. I don't know what
Okay.
that word is, but
How do you know to use it?
I'm gonna climb down.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Acrid means like acidic, but
Yeah, I know.
burnt acidic, not like lemon juice.
Sour, maybe?
1.1 intelligence, sir.
Thank you.
Askell,
Okay.
do I have to make
You
a
guys
check
are
to?
beginning to.
I am. Do I have to make a check to climb down?
Yes,
Okay.
you do have to make the check to climb down.
Unless you have
Nifix gets a
catfall.
hero point.
Oh, thank you.
You
I
do have to make a check to
control-
climb down. If you are using a rope, like I see Lorian had a grappling hook out. Are you actually using that? Do you have something to? I guess there's things
I
you can
was-
secure it to.
Yeah, if I can secure it to something, I would like to just like if the ledge here, it's a grappling hook, so we can hook onto the ledge maybe.
Athletics broke again. I'm so unhappy.
No, they just fixed it.
I know, we just fixed it. Now it's back
That's
to being
so
it's
sad.
acrobatics again.
That's so sad.
Uh,
Oh.
Public or private? I'm just gonna roll
Public.
athletics.
You're gonna know how you did on climbing. I promise you that.
Fair. Oh, 19 plus 31
Critical
total.
success.
I'm good.
That means you are able to climb an additional 5 feet for that action. And I believe you climb at 1/4 move speed per. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The
Doesn't matter right now.
You very easily, probably as Lorian is securing the grappling hook, you don't actually need it. Like you just clamber over the edge, drop a few feet, catch a few bricks, scamper across a little ways, and then down.
Mhm.
It's
You're just like, ooh, hand
Any-
pockets.
any like survival video games where you can climb. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, also,
You make it look easy.
I need to cast the light from my wayfinder. I don't think that's on. But then, sorry, go ahead. Anyone else?
Are the handholds like on this part of the wall as well?
Yeah, both of the open sections, the wall is really like cracked and worn down.
Interesting.
Also,
Very coincidental. Convenient.
I got something.
Yes.
So I'm gonna tell Mush to go down, but for myself, I'm gonna have a sack of powdered chalk, and I'm going to cast telekinetic hand and have it sprinkled well above Nifix.
It's snowing!
So
Are you trying to fake
this
season
starts,
me?
like-
You're getting seasoned, yes.
You ass.
what with what did you say you're seasoning her?
Powdered, well above, like, well, there's no wind, right? So I'm just gonna,
Correct.
Chalk, he said.
yeah.
Chalk.
So within the 5-foot space above her, like as far as up
You're
as I
turning her
can.
into a Valentine candy.
Yeah, I'm
A
trying to see if
chalky
there's
look.
anything invisible above.
Okay.
Nothing?
Can you just like put cayenne pepper all over me too? Like I want to be burning going in and out of this thing.
yeah, I guess as you do that, Sai's gonna back off. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, it's
Mush
like
is
honestly,
gonna
if
let
you
it-
don't know that he's doing that with chalk, it could very well look like flour, sugar, or salt.
No. And Mush is
Ow.
climbing down, so this is for Mush's roll.
What was that?
And roll
Best or critical success. Sorry.
14, 26. Mush down. Sway down
Once
there,
the
Mush.
rope is secure, Verlaine and Caillou.
Well,
Yeah.
Lorian's gonna look at your lane. Look, you can either stay here or stick with us while we deal with this.
I wait here when I've accompanied you so far.
I'm just telling you,
I
this
should
is
hardly
some
think-
kind of telekinetic ooze. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Wait,
it's
Just
gonna
a warning.
ruin our
Kinetic
clothes.
ooze aren't telekinetic.
do you
There
know?
are a whole mess of psychic oozes under
What do you
Care
mean?
Maga.
This is both fixing the end myself. This is, I don't know any telekinetic ooze.
Okay, well, just because you don't know them doesn't mean they don't exist. I'll hop down the rope. Well, I'll slide down. I assume I don't need to make the check if I have the rope.
No, it is unless you can fail. You
said
may
it was
need
10.
to not get a critical failure. The rope makes it a 5,
Okay.
which I believe on a critical failure it becomes a regular failure. Yeah, as long as it's not a nat 1, you have no issue. Actually, now that I think about it, even on a nat 1,
Might just be a
if
normal
it
failure.
wouldn't be a critical failure, you wouldn't fall. You would just not move that. It would just take you longer, so you don't need to roll. Unless you can get less than a 5, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
So I believe Verlaine needs to roll. Yep.
I set the rope up for her. I think the rest of us are pretty dexterous. Well, maybe not Fixney.
Oh.
Whoa!
Well, all right then.
Oh yeah.
Critica.
Verlaine? A-okay.
She like twirls down the rope.
Caillou does not need to roll. That just leaves Fixney up at the top with the rope.
Oh, I can wait for you guys to see what happens.
Is it?
Why am I picturing him there just like sitting on the edge with his legs hanging over, just sprinkling, gesturing with his hand like it's him? Meanwhile, Chalk is just following Nifix where she goes.
Yeah, he's out of range of me, so I don't know he's doing it.
Nifix,
No.
I'll check it out first.
Well, your feeling does fall on you.
Oh yeah, she's sneezing. I'm just not
I'm
gonna
going
keep doing
to
it.
pull my
Can you
goggles
look
down.
up?
Yes, I will look up. I'll pull my goggles down and activate them.
Yeah.
Where are they?
And
Wait.
lasers keep
Your
pouring out
goggles
of
do
your
stuff?
eyeballs.
If you used your
Yeah.
goggles before, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I can't find them in my inventory.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there they are.
Use them.
No, they're here.
Clockwork goggles.
Yeah, I will use them.
Okay. So you're
Bye-bye,
using the
powder
2
top.
action.
Yeah, before I start
Uh,
climbing this thing.
When activated, which you get low light vision.
I already
That
have low
won't
light
really help you.
vision.
So that
But
won't do
doesn't it-
anything for you.
Doesn't it stack and give me more?
Nope.
Damn. I thought it gave me a bonus to perception.
I think that's not the action. I think that's just always you have that bonus while you're wearing
Oh, okay. Well, I put them on and just to be cool then, and I'll start climbing.
them. Yeah,
I don't want
it
acid
definitely
in
like
my
helps
eyes, you
focus
know?
everything, and it's protecting your eyes. It probably
Need to
does, like,
protect
while
my
it might
eyes.
not have a mechanical effect, for Lorien, it probably does have like a slight enhancement to her ability to see at night. It feels like it helps.
So I need a climb check for this.
Yup. Also DC 10. Be careful.
I'm gonna go up with you.
No. I'm gonna get right up here. I'm gonna be crouching down.
Can we shift to Lorien?
Yes, thank you.
I assume I was hearing the voices.
Lorien
You
is
would not.
zoomed out.
I'm not zoomed out.
Well, you're more zoomed out than Nifix was.
Are you gonna judge us all on how much we're
Yes.
zoomed?
Yes, I am, because this is the first time we're doing it. Sorry, everybody.
Actually,
That
I'm
is
more zoomed
interesting.
in than that. That's not right.
Yeah, I was gonna
am
say,
more zoomed
whatever
in than
you're
that.
zoomed in at, it looks less.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
I
I
gotta-
might have to tinker. There might be settings.
I zoomed
I
in
bet
some
you there
more.
are in
I
the
think.
That's better. That's acceptable.
I am like super zoomed on mine now. Okay, anyway. I'm also using half of my screen, so it's a little weird for me.
So climbing up, it
Do I hear
will
them?
use 2 of your actions to get up there because you're trying to climb 20 feet,
Mhm.
even with a critical success. Because you would climb. What's your speed? 25?
No. Yes.
See if there's something on my hand.
So it would normally be 6 feet. You get an additional 5. So essentially, you're climbing 10 feet per action.
Mhm.
So you climb 20 feet with 2 actions.
Yeah, I just want to be right balancing on the edge right here.
You're just sort of looking about.
I'm looking up.
Do you have a light source active? Is it giving you vision?
So,
I have my
Oh, it is. Okay.
Wayfinder.
so I had to turn my
Right.
Wayfinder back on. Mine was off.
Yeah, try turning it off and back on. I think
What the fuck
I
is
think it
this?
might have.
Oh. Okay.
Because I think everybody had it on earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cast light.
There it goes.
There,
Okay.
okay. Is that better?
So at first, like looking on over the lip of the ledge, you don't see anything.
My
But then you
Wayfinder's
look
gone.
up, and when you look up, something like dangling reddish curtains hangs between some of the columns. And as they just sort of sway a little bit, you realize that there is no breeze. And you begin to realize that what you are looking at is not velvet or silk or any kind of linen. It's skin,
That's not an ooze.
muscle, and organ tissue. And you see this thing begin to sort of slither around one of the columns like a great bulbous octopus of flesh and meat. And it quivers. And you see on one wrinkled fold that looks like the inside of a stomach's lining, it sort of twitches, spasms, begins like shaking like it's about to burst, and you see it tear as an eyeball forces its way out to look at you.
Gross. Gross. Oh. I do like the person inside
need
though.
I say, there you
everyone
are,
now
and I shoot it with the crossbow.
To roll. We're rolling some initiative now.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I'm afraid so.
I'm not in the initiative.
See what I mean
What?
by a blob?
Thank
There
you.
you go. I will
should've
just
said
say,
technically blob.
23.
this does have the ooze trait. I was not bluffing. There are psychic oozes.
I rolled.
I'm not familiar with those.
They're always really horrible.
Oh, I thought I was just wrong. It is a psychic ooze.
Gross.
I wanted to go up with you.
I'm not staying up here.
They can come to
probably for
us.
the best.
Frick that. I just wanted to aggro it.
Mission
And
accomplished.
I wanted to see it and maybe make another check on it.
Yeah, I didn't want to aggro anything I literally cannot see.
Right. Is it coming at me? I don't know.
Yeah. Hello, look at me. I'm a nice little snack.
Oops, I forgot to roll NPCs.
So we got way zoomed out again.
It,
do you mean?
it will.
Oh, that's
it will
better.
fix.
That looks nice.
It's gonna
That's
jump
good.
from player to player.
And now it's not
So
nice.
Lorian, the one you see, is right there.
Did you ping?
It should just be on screen now.
Oh, I can't see it. Is it on the ceiling? Can I actually see it? Do I?
When I select your token, it
Oh, I can
becomes
see it
visible.
now. I can see it now. It wasn't there just a second ago.
Weird.
Stream can confirm
Yeah.
for me. It wasn't.
So you see it just dangling there.
Opening its eye.
Well, you see like little pimples appearing. 3 more eyes just burst out of random parts of the flesh, leaving like dripping
Interesting.
red goo from the wound the eyes burst out of. And they're all sort of looking at you. And you can see from your Wayfinder's light just moisture glistening off of the wet flesh of these things' bodies. The whole thing looks like an enormous, bloated, pulsating, yes,
going.
glistening.
I keep wanting to
Tumor.
call it an amoeba.
It doesn't look like
Mine.
Stream can see it, what I
Stream-
can see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Observer's
Neither does
weird.
Moosh.
Just wanted to let you know.
Noted. I'm hoping once they have a turn, like maybe that'll affect it.
Okay, but yeah, it's like it's right here.
Yes, and
Oh.
it's hanging from the columns about 15 feet above the floor.
I'm going to action, whip out my crossbow.
With that action, 2 of the 4 visible eyeballs just sort of pucker inward, suck
Where you
back
going?
into the flesh.
That's an action! You can't hide as a free action. I'm gonna shoot the big one with my crossbow. In fact, I'm going to devise a stratagem. Wait, that's an action. I need to be able to. I'm just gonna shoot it. Oops. Unclick that. Okay. Take that, you son of a.
Get it!
Shit! Well, unfortunately,
Wait. Ash, what'd you roll?
I rolled. Oh, really low. 11?
No,
Oh.
total.
26.
Total.
Oh,
total.
26 total.
well,
And it was a crit.
that is a hit. It is
a
not.
crit on an 11?
It is actually subject to critical hits.
Oh, what were you gonna
The
say? Was
eyes.
it? Oh. Yeah, maybe for
So-
the eyes.
You may treat this as a regular hit.
Oh, I did a critical hit.
Let me apply that
Nice.
real quick. I'm just curious if it automatically. Yeah. Okay, it did.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
so it
negated
automatically.
20 damage?
Yeah. So you fire at what you thought was an eyeball, and the eye just sort of almost like sucks inward, and the bolt just hits muscle and fleshy tissue, and there's a little bit of blood. Like, it is a hit, but it doesn't look like it was a very effective hit. Nowhere near what it should have been.
It's on the ceiling.
And then
And
suddenly,
I'm gonna. I have an action.
you look like cake. I'm going to suck you down, digest you, swallow you. You'll be my first in a long time. Is it salty, sweet? Can't wait. All telepathic, and so on. And I'm stopping. It does not stop. Lorian, you are getting a running stream of that telepathically.
Just me.
Just you.
Okay, I'm gonna fall down here. I'm
Okay.
going to
Fall or,
attempt
like,
to.
slide?
I'm gonna attempt to use like the wall and like.
Oh,
slide
you're not
down.
on the column. You're just on the wall.
Well, can I use? I can't land in Nifix's
You would have
spot,
had to be
right?
there first.
I was here.
So, but you weren't on it, so you can't like move over to it and then slide down. You were climbing separate.
Right,
from-
so I would just be using the wall to kind of slow my fall if I can.
Well, I believe arrest a fall is still a thing, but I don't think it does want it to do.
Not
Nope, that's for
anymore.
if you have a fly speed.
Yes.
Or maybe I'll just roll when I hit the bottom. You know, I'll do something.
So that actually requires a skill feat.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying
You're
for
basically-
flavor, that's what I'm doing. So if there's
okay.
damage, then you can roll it. That's fine.
You fall. I know first edition had a thing for a controlled fall where if you intentionally fall, you can ignore the first 10 feet. I don't think second edition has that rule. If anyone knows otherwise, let me know.
I'm not sure.
You can follow
What
a
I'm gonna
creature.
say- Huh?
You can follow a creature.
Don't fall on me.
That's not going to help here. Yeah,
Catch
so
me,
I'm gonna
Nifix!
I am gonna say I'm gonna knock 5 feet off the fall. So instead of taking 10 damage, you would take 7 points of damage. I got it. As you hit the ground hard,
Oof.
you do end up prone.
Standing up is an
Lorian-
action.
It is.
I
What?
think Lorian would superhero land, but it still hurt the knees.
You smashed your knee when you superhero landed.
I mean, because she's taking, so basically she drops, hits the floor, and like the downward force sort of causes her legs to buckle, and she just crumbles downward, maybe into a crouch, but it is definitely painful.
That's all my actions.
Are you able to get up from being prone? No, yeah, because you had one action left, right?
No, that's all my actions.
Oh, so you're just prone.
I drew, fired, and moved. Isn't this my move? To fall down here? Isn't that my movement?
I believe releasing, holding on to something is a free action.
Yeah, but I stepped off. If you'll let me stand up, I will stand up.
You never stepped on. You haven't moved. You're still here. You're just at the bottom.
Yeah, but I was standing. I was up there, and I had to
No, you
move
said you
to
were
get
holding
up.
on to the lip, I thought.
Yeah, you said you were holding on the lip. You had your crossbow, and you just
Yeah,
kind of like.
you never
brought it
got
up.
all the way up there.
How did I? I thought. Okay.
Because Lorian's awesome. Don't worry about it.
I would say you
Okay.
would have had to use an action, though, to move the crossbow into
My
a
crossbow's
shooting-
two-handed, so how was I hanging on if I was doing
You
that?
probably
your
had it on
elbows!
your back and, like, swung it around while you were leaning
Your
there.
elbows.
Okay, then I'll stand up.
So yeah.
I'll take
No,
it.
you're right. You are prone. It's just the extra action was not for moving. It was for positioning the crossbow.
Oh, okay. That's how I was imagining it.
Back to prone.
No, you
I'll
can't
just be
move.
here. I start. Quit moving me! I want to be over here, away from
You
it.
can't be over there. You don't have the
Can I-
extra move action.
I can't roll over there.
No.
No.
Okay.
There is a skill feat for that. It's called acrobatic landing
No.
or rolling fall. There's a skill feat. There's a few
Yeah, I'm
skill
not
feats.
Cora.
Anyway,
I can't do that stuff.
at the end of your turn,
I'm out of its eyesight.
I see it. The thing has appeared on the map, so that's.
Oh, did
good.
it work? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
It showed up once you moved. I don't know why.
Not for me.
Also, just for your knowledge, Askell, I'm going in and moving the turn tracker myself.
that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's fine. I'm just making sure you know.
I don't know why it's appearing here. It didn't appear when we tested it earlier, so that's weird. Lorian, you're just hearing. No, come back. I'm not done yet.
Oh, that was.
And again, like this horrific octopus, you see this thing just clamoring to the edge of the cliff or the ledge, and it's using its second action to begin climbing down, just sticking to the side of the wall. It is only going to descend about 10 feet. Because it is going to use a 10-foot long tentacle as its final action to reach for Lorian.
Question: is that 10 feet into the pit then? Because we're in the pit.
Oh yeah, it
and
went
it's
over
20
the edge.
Okay.
It's basically overlapping Lorian's token. It's just
Okay.
above her.
Okay.
It's
so
sideways on the wall.
So it is actually 10 feet above the floor of this pit.
Oh my
of
god,
the
I
pit
see
you
it
guys
now.
are in. Yeah.
I finally see it.
Oh yeah. And it would be like the stuff of nightmares to see this tumor with tentacles like a fucking octopus just climbing down the wall after Lorian and then reaching a pulsating tentacle at her.
Oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, there it
is.
The
It's
tentacle
finally in view.
reaches down like it's going to try to scoop Lorian up. And yeah, she does hit the floor right ahead of it and rolls as you wanted to. Probably letting out a sound of pain from the hard landing,
Oh, so
but
move me. Move me
just-
over here.
barely stays ahead of that scooping fleshy tentacle. Which just sort of disconnects from the creature and lands on the floor, smoking, wriggling, and then melting into just this viscous, fleshy goop, while a new tentacle begins to crawl out of the mass of flesh to replace it.
Was I about to get scooped? What do you think?
So
this
that makes it
is?
Caillou's turn.
Go ahead. Get in there, Caillou.
Honestly, I'm so sad that Kelso isn't here right now because she would probably be inventing some very colorful language for this.
Oh, I know where she'd
But-
go. Nope, 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 nope.
What? Yeah, she would be like, hell no, no. She'd be over here, which puts her. Let me make sure that is 10 feet from the wall, because it's like right there. Okay, yeah. She's going to target it. She's going to make it her prey. She has a thing for that, right? Where's Hunt Prey? There it is. She moved. Shit, she made it her hunted prey. I guess, does quick draw have to be melee? No, no it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Are
Nope,
you
I'm looking
sure?
at it.
Oh,
Quick
okay.
draw. You draw your weapon and attack with the same motion. It really only works with a thrown weapon, not with a true ranged weapon.
So, like with my
But-
crossbow, it wouldn't work.
Preloading.
If your crossbow's already loaded, yes, it would.
Well, I could have done that then. I didn't think I could.
That's what you
She's gonna use quick draw,
Because is it a strike to shoot with the? Oh, okay.
and then she's going to use the returning dagger.
Oh yeah, it's for a gunslinger. Obviously, a gunslinger can go.
Which one's? I think that's the ranged one.
What a fool.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
It's
did she
immune to
roll?
Critical hits.
What did she roll?
She roll. Well, that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
No, it isn't. It's a critical hit. Right.
Yeah.
It's a critical hit, or it would have been.
It would have been 28
That's
whole
28 damage, or it would have been.
does it
With
bleed?
some extra bleed. Well,
It's
we'll
made of
find
flesh. It must bleed.
out. Oh, that breaks the heart. It takes 5 damage, but it is now bleeding. It is not immune to bleed. So she throws the dagger, and it goes right into the flesh, burying itself so deeply that like the whole dagger disappears into it, and then in an explosion of gore and viscera, it launches out of the body back to her hand
And does more damage.
here, and you can see like the tumorous flesh continuing to drip slightly too viscous blood onto the stone. It's just a little too goopy to be healthy. It almost looks like bloody pus.
Oh.
So that was fun, and that ends Caillou's turn.
Yuck.
Fix me. Contrary to here, I know that I will move it back, but that it would be there so you can actually see it.
I'd like to know what that is. Knowledge check, please.
You would. Right. This is occultism or religion, unless you have a relevant lore.
Clip odds are. Clip odds are well entwined with Thassilonian, right?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Not in
occultism it
this
is then.
instance.
Okay,
Maybe if it's
recall
just the concept
knowledge.
of clip-offs, but not specifics, I don't think.
Okay, there we go.
All right, what'd you get, Alvin? Kidding. Joking. Uh,
Yeah, what did I get?
Yeah, tell us. Tell us what you
This-
got.
is obviously something fiendish. Like it has the stench of the outer rifts. You probably don't even need to roll to know that's the plane of existence something this chaos and madness inducing originates from. You're not actually sure beyond that. Ooze sounds pretty good. It's clearly intelligent. That's not good. You just don't know.
Okay. You know what? I'll cast haste on myself for my last 2 actions.
Okay. Don't forget to target.
Yeah, target myself. And
God.
transmutation style.
Side note to everyone watching, this might be one of the most fucked up monsters I've ever had the privilege of including in a game I've GM. So I'm just
I
really excited to have
guarantee
this
you-
moment.
Maybe not. You've had some pretty bad
This
ones.
is in the top 3 for sure,
Oh,
just
yeah.
in terms of fucked upitude. And you said that's it for your turn, Fix Me?
That is my turn.
Saya!
He's so nasty. I'm trying to figure out if, like, I feel like Sai needs to make a madness check or something, you know? She's just like,
Oh, don't worry. I have that built into their character sheets.
Okay,
we'll get there.
perfect.
Wait, what?
Would you say that it's like, if I get close, is it gonna, like, drip on me? Is that...
I would say it is very, like, it's glistening.
Ugh.
It's wet. And you can
Ugh.
see the trail
Okay.
behind it where it moves. So
I'm good.
do with that as you will.
Yeah, okay, Sai
Nasty.
doesn't really want to dance for it, but she will dance.
Yeah, I bet.
She will dance for Bearlane and
Making this
Tell it
true
to-
sacrifice.
tell her to enjoy the show. Tell her to enjoy the show.
I hope you hate this.
Alright, so performance check. Ooh, that's a bad one.
Well, that was tragic.
But does a 21... We can hero point after we know success or failure, or no?
No.
No.
Hero point is after you know the result before you know success or failure.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to waste a hero point on this because I feel like I'm going to need them. So, I'll keep the 21. Does it beat its will save?
And that's versus its will DC.
Uh-huh.
That is a success.
Oh, alright. Well, I get panache. It gets -1 circumstance to hit other things that aren't me.
No.
Yeah. I enjoyed the show it.
I know.
Oh, it doesn't... Okay. Whatever, I get panache.
It's got some really unfortunate immunities, as you might have already noticed from 2 critical hits being negated.
Yeah. Okay, the other thing is, I feel like I should... I can't... Okay, so, like, I don't have a returning thing, so I can't, like, throw it and it comes back. I would probably just be lodged
Correct.
in it and it's stuck, and I'm not doing that with
You want to
this.
collect that after it's dead if you could kill it, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, or you might be like, you keep it. But
No, it's too good of a weapon to give to it. So I'm actually gonna be sad, and I'm gonna sheath my star and take the scarf back out, and that's my whole turn. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that star is not returning.
No, I want to make it returning, but it's a unique weapon, so I don't think we can.
I think I might have to make an allowance that can be turned into a returning weapon. It's just silly that a star knife that should be.
Mm.
So we'll
Okay.
talk next time you are around.
Well, what about
Okay.
my rapier? Could that be returning?
Are you throwing your rapier?
No.
I might. What if I want to?
Alright, but that's my whole turn, so.
You never know.
Verlaine is. She is
Throwing
going
up.
to
Blah.
scream like
Fair.
an opera singer scream, like the kind of scream that'll break glass in the right crowd.
And she kills it by screaming.
Oh my
She
god.
would be so good in like a Hollywood, like a 50s horror movie, black and white, like, and that's kind of the vibe she gives us. She screams, backing away, and she does so in such a convincing and somehow thespian way that is going to be her inspire courage.
Nice. We'll protect you, Verlaine. She inspires courage in us.
Wait a minute. It didn't ask me for anything. Did that just put inspire courage on all you got?
Yes.
That's so cool!
I don't think
I didn't do that. I didn't
Wait.
target anyone.
Nice. We didn't get the flashy thing.
I mean, I'm still gonna-
But
I'm still gonna do that because I want the,
there it is.
you know,
Disco
I
dance
want,
show.
we like animation in this household, but now I have to delete it because it'll break things.
Oh my god.
I think. I guess for her third turn, she's gonna cast shield. No, I honestly, I don't think she is. I think she is literally in a daze and so horrified by the giant tumor skin octopus that Nifix.
You really stink. And it's like half on, half off, right?
It's on the wall
Yeah, that's what I mean.
completely. It's not hanging
so-
over. It is like stuck
okay.
on the wall 10 feet above the floor.
Right above Lorian.
Which does still put it out of your reach, unfortunately.
Oh.
Dang it!
Because it's still 10 feet up.
Just use me as a springboard and jump
So you know how
up
this
and
wall
punch it.
goes from 0 feet to 20 feet?
Yes.
It is from the 10-foot level to the 20-foot level on the wall.
So if I was a tall person, I'd be able to reach it, but I'm not, so I can't.
Even then, you'd still have to jump and have a particularly long weapon.
Okay.
Why I got my scarf out, actually.
Okay, so hear me out. What if I
This might be
jump
good.
and time it perfectly so I grab a tentacle and grapple?
So let's talk about the rules for high jump.
Okay.
You attempt a DC 30 athletics check to jump vertically. If you did not stride at least 10 feet beforehand, which you would not be able to, you automatically fail. Okay. Good
Okay.
talk.
That is a good talk and actually good to know. However, I would kindly ask you to move it so I can move me.
Oh, that's fair.
Just zoom.
But that is still where it's at. I'll move it back
Okay.
after your turn.
What if you like ran in a circle to get a little
That's
jump?
exactly what I'm gonna do. I just
You know what? That's valid. All right, let's move on to step 2 of high jump.
Okay.
On a
then-
success, you leap up to 5 feet vertically. On a critical success, you leap up to 8 feet vertically, which I would say is what you need.
Okay,
in this
I
game.
will certainly try. So, I am going. This is all one movement. I'm just stopping for narration. Yeah, I'm stopping for narration. So, Nifix starts trotting. Does a little, like when you still walk and you don't stop and you keep doing like a little circle, and then she starts sprinting to grab.
Okay.
And you said athletics, correct?
Yeah. It'll be a DC 40.
Oh, 40! You said 30! Either way, I'm rolling.
Yes, but to jump 8 feet, I said you need a critical success.
Well, I'm at a 30, so,
So
5
that's a
feet.
success. So you do jump 5 feet up into the air. Like, you went for
It's not reaching Lorian at this very second. That's convenient for me.
No, remember the tentacle dropped off and melted into sludge? Yeah. Honestly, what you do is you jump up and get sort of a forehead and face full of dripping,
Yeah.
pussy liquid flesh.
That's fine. I'm gonna climb up then. Fuck it.
That'll be your third action. Okay, make athletics to climb.
I thought you didn't need to if there's
Third
no
action?
chance.
No,
that-
you can't. I'm sorry. High jump is 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
So you moved and then you did high jump.
Okay. Yep. So I'm back
Sorry,
to.
I
right
didn't
here.
realize that.
Can I just keep my token right here so I can move it, so you can put it back?
I mean, I was going to put it back anyway and just have it rest easy and comfortable in the knowledge that it's just hovering above your head. But that's fine.
Oh yeah. Either way.
Yeah, sure. That works. Now I have a little bit of bad news.
Should've
the
waited
second
for it to
one.
reach down.
There are 2.
I forgot about the
Um,
second one.
I did say that.
Another one sort of eagerly begins to scamper down. There is one creature, the wall. And you can see as it sort of hovers on the edge of the ledge for just a moment, and you see once more little welts burst on all over its body as eyeballs sort of explode out of the skin, looking at each of you around the pit, and you can even see a couple of them on stalks, moving out and looking about before sort of slurping back in with a wet popping noise.
Delicious.
And then This is gonna be great. It is going to. Do I have any kind of slow fall? That would be rad. I don't. That's disappointing.
Just plop. Just plop.
Oh no.
It's
Two
not
of you
going
are
to
under.
just plop. It's going to clamber, whatever, down the wall over to here.
Is it a 0 feet now?
I want this one.
I wasn't dancing for
And
you!
It's going to reach for Saya.
No.
You knew it was coming.
Flashy dodge, flashy dodge. Let me hit the button.
What's the trigger for that?
And a thing I can see like goes after me. Hold
Okay.
on, let me put it in chat for you. A creature I can see targets me with an attack. I get +2
Well,
AC.
boy, are you in luck.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, I can see
So
it.
you have used that. You have +2 to your armor class.
Yes. It still hits by a lot. Oh, that
it
saved me
hits.
from a critical hit. Oh.
Wait, did it? Oh, it did. Okay.
Okay.
That, you know what? Good use of it. That negated a critical hit as it swings a tentacle and does wrap it right around your midsection. You take 17 points of bludgeoning and 2 spirit damage as some part of this thing, some unholy part, burns supernaturally at you. Now, here's the really exciting thing. It gets a free grapple attempt since it hit you.
Oh, goody.
Isn't that exciting?
I have a thing for that. Maybe. Or, yeah, I took slippery prey. That might help.
When you that's okay, so that's when you attempt to escape.
Okay, that's if it gets me.
Oh, but it failed. It.
Whew.
Are you kidding me?
By
Did
one.
your flashy dodge just save your ass again?
It shouldn't have. That's a fortitude save. Although, wait, no, that's just telling me. No, I unchecked it. No.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So you are just extremely lucky.
No.
It missed you by 1. That is a 22 versus your fortitude.
Oh, it is my fortitude. Yeah.
On a
okay.
failure, you fail to grab your target. That's it. That's all that is really about. So it tried to grab you around the waist, and as it does, you're like, absolutely not, and you dance the hell away from that. But you can hear, no, go back. I want to taste you.
You're not my dance partner.
Hungry. I want dance. All telepathic.
Mm-mm. So yeah, Saya's just squirming over here.
Sorry, chat. Lorian.
The rules for crawling, is it? Are you limited to 5 feet of movement?
Unless you have the fast crawl.
Crawler feet. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay, here.
Wow.
Do you want me to move it? There.
Does anything
out of the
happen
way.
when I stand up?
It is still above you. When you stand up, no, but you are now like you're only 3 or so feet under the flesh, which you've noticed has sort of lifted in layers like a peeled onion. And as the flesh is continuing to peel up in layers, you see a glistening, salivating maw under all that skin.
Any like weak spots down here?
I'm afraid not.
Like a heart or something? Okay.
Eyeball?
Yeah. Was that a full action? Or is that part
Standing
of the
up is
move?
an action. Yep.
It is actually the stand-up
So you do stand up. Yep.
I will move
Stand up action.
my stand up action and then I will get out of there. Actually here.
The chase makes the food taste better.
No, I'll be here. Can you move it back to where it's supposed to be? Okay.
I would love to.
That was 2 actions. I'll reload my crossbow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because I was gonna say you're still holding it. So all right. So
That's
as
it.
you're like backing away, you're quickly reloading this thing, locked in. For its part, well, unfortunately, there is a Nifix in the way, but that's fine. It's on the wall. It's gonna scoot along the wall, staying at the 10-foot height.
Leave me alone!
You just see Nifix going.
So it's actually adjacent, like it's right under Fixney. Fixney has to like pull his legs up, like, whoa, get that out of the way, as this thing scuttles right along. And while you might think that it is facing down at Lorien, one little pucker spot on its back opens, and then eye stalk kind of pokes out and looks straight at Fixney.
I poke it in the eye.
And holds the stare for like 2 seconds or so.
Fixney. Poke it in the eye.
And then just slurps back in with like a sort of a wet, and you see like something fluid burst and begin running along its flesh.
I'm imagining the thing in Star Wars in the garbage compactor.
Kind of, yeah, but actually, yeah.
With the eye stalk that poked out, and it's
about
like,
right.
Ugh?
The Dianosia, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna hate that. First, it's going to try to grab. It's an open statement, really. It's gonna try to grab Lorien.
I don't like it.
Once again, it misses. That is a 23 to hit. It barely misses.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you are so freaking lucky right now.
Also, it should have. I don't know if it was in. Oh no, you said it didn't get enjoyed the show. Just kidding.
Yep. That's fine. And then another tentacle is going to reach under it and just try to scoop Fixney up.
Oh, you thought you were
Under it?
safe.
Above me?
Yeah. Correct. So it kind of goes up. It's from its backside up along the wall, and then reaches out toward you, suddenly snapping backwards.
I'm not down for that reach around.
It misses you. It does miss you, fortunately for you. That is going to end this creature's turn. These are fun. Aren't these fun?
No.
Caillou.
The creature
right.
takes
It
no
is still bleeding.
damage.
However, the bleed damage is not sufficient to damage it. It does not break through its reduction or its resistance to the damage.
Damn.
But it is still bleeding.
So it's just gross. Like, there's no way it'll break
Your
through that.
use of the word just in that sentence is eyebrow raising, but yes,
just
it is
gross.
gross. At this point, Caillou... I wish she had another... She does have another returning dagger. Wait, does she have the double shot, or is it double... She has twin takedown. That's melee only. Frick!
I mean, she's melee with the other one. But...
Yeah, but that one's not her prey.
Oh, you're right.
All right, first of all, Caillou is going to step. Then I guess she's going to throw the dagger. Not that it does anything, though. I mean, is there a point in throwing the dagger? I guess. What else is she going to do? Oh, yay, a critical hit.
All these critical hits that don't critically hit are very sad.
You know, Ava, Ash, Alvin, is this bringing back memories of Shattered Star when you would get so many crits on clip-offs, and then it's like...
Yeah.
It's very disappointing.
As you were muted. Are muted.
I would
It
just
does
watch, 'cause
take
I
8
was a
points of
spellcaster.
damage. Yeah.
I was too.
Unfortunately, the 8 damage, a little bit of bleed, it's just not really getting through. The thing is barely showing signs of injury. Caillou is going to follow up with... Does she have anything else that might be helpful here? No, not really. This sucks. I guess she's going to use her third action to do occultism on it and try to recall knowledge. Caillou just doesn't know. Just doesn't know. That's the end of her turn. Fixney!
Yeah, so I'm gonna start muttering Ken. Okay. Chaos. Bat against elementals. I know.
Smells like raspberries. It smells like the other little bite. Is it like the little bite? Is it my little bite?
Shut up, I'm muttering here. Also, I'm 20 feet above the floor, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
adjacent to the one.
And this thing is 10 feet above the floor.
It is from 10 to 20 feet above the floor because it is a 10-foot sized creature.
Which means it's adjacent to me?
Correct.
Okay. I'm casting a spell. I'm gonna turn myself into a bat.
A bat?
Aerial form. You can decide that. That's fine. Okay. All right. Fixney begins creating these runes around him, very complex runes now, and we're getting into some greed magic here. We're seeing the rune of greed interlaced throughout the spell he's casting, and as he finishes it, there's a flash of green and a clinking of coin as he bursts into a bat shape.
A fairly big bat shape.
A fairly
Actually,
large bat.
I got actually bigger.
What?
Yes.
You medium-sized bat?
Mm-hmm. I'm
What
gonna
the
whack
fuck?
it with my wing. Wham. No.
You swing at it with the wing, like kind of clawing at it almost, and with one of its little tentacles, it sort of brings it up, wrapped into a curl, like a shield, deflecting your wing.
Okay, and my other action is I will fly. How high is the ceiling?
Oh, bad. Bad, bad. We like bats. Bats are so crunchy.
Oh
Yes,
no,
sorry, Richie.
you're their favorite meal.
How high is the ceiling, you said?
It's another 20 feet above you.
Okay, I will go so that feature. So 2 action,
wanna
and this
be
is
in
my
range?
haste action. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if I have my math right,
But you're its favorite meal now.
let's go ahead.
I
40
enjoy
feet up.
flip-flops more than I should.
So, okay, thank you. That was my question.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Saya.
I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with this thing. I'm gonna slash at this one, not a finisher. Wait, sure, not finisher. Finisher. And confident finisher, which means actually just make a strike. Yikes. Oh look, a critical
It
hit.
breaks my heart every time.
A 31 to hit. Hit the critical button. Doesn't
It breaks
matter
the
though.
heart.
How much damage would it have been?
So
It would
your
have been
critical
42.
specialization still happens.
And it crit failed it, so that's cool.
So click damage.
I don't have damage on that.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's so sad. It takes 5 points of damage.
Would have been 42.
Oh no.
It's so sad.
However, it is knocked prone.
Does that even make sense?
And
this
like you
creature.
start dancing about it, catching its tentacles in your scarf, beginning to weave it into a very specific knot. And when you suddenly perform the finisher, pulling your scarf taut, it sort of wraps the whole thing into like a pretzel and leaves it splayed out on the floor. Yes, it actually works.
All right.
They are somehow not immune to prone.
Well, that's very sad. Well, I'm glad I know that now. Sad though. But you know what? I'm going to dance away and tell Verlaine to enjoy the show again so I can maybe get my panache back. So I'm just gonna hit the perform button. Should probably hit the other one, but we'll hit the perform
I think you have
button.
to target her.
No, I target the creature, not her. It's
Oh, got it. Okay.
I tell my
Okay.
allies to enjoy the show and like make one creature mad.
Stilly.
That is a critical success.
Doesn't matter. And it doesn't get enjoy showed. So
Correct. But you do get your panache.
I get my panache, which is all that matters, and that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Verlaine, who her performance isn't really helping, is it?
I mean, it's helping us get crits that don't matter. Well, the critical specializations still go off. It's not completely worthless.
All she's got. So she's gonna do it again. I'm not gonna put the animation down because you guys, you know the shtick.
Thanks, girl.
Stilly.
Yeah.
I did my math wrong. I forgot moving upward is double movement. I should be above Saya.
That's fine. You above Saya. Where is Saya?
I mean Caillou. Right here.
Caillou. Okay. So I'm just gonna put you there.
Okay.
That's fine.
I math this off.
You know what? Verlaine is going to try occultism.
Like, knowledge check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Moving on. Nifix.
Which one's the prone one?
The one with like the little blue symbol on it in the upper left corner.
Oh, got it.
The one on the
it's got-
ground.
It's got a little floater around it.
So this one I can't reach. That's by me, right?
The one, yeah. The one
Okay.
that's up by your brother. The northern one is the one you can get. Oh, here.
Yeah.
So you took
Thank
it.
you. Oh, I could hit it from where I was. Okay, awesome.
I think
If
technically
you
you
want,
were there
I'm
anyway.
fine with saying you're just right there, and you were there.
Well,
right,
I
you were there.
I was
That
there,
is where
yeah.
you were, because yeah.
Yeah.
So you have not moved. You have not used any actions. That's
Yep.
fine.
I am going to try and grapple because why not?
Suplex it, suplex it.
That's the goal, my dear. Athletics.
Surely
don't
there's no way,
suplex
right?
it.
The
At me.
26. I'm gonna, out of the spirit of my chaotic nature, reroll that. Even worse. Awesome. I'm gonna try again. No, I'm not. I'm a flurry of blows instead.
Okay. That was one. Don't forget, you do already have the multi-attack penalty.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait. I rolled a 26 and a 22 just for reference, and then
But you did? Those aren't showing up.
On
for me,
the
but I believe-
on the grapple.
Oh, on the athletics. Right, for the grapple.
why?
It's, I swear to God, it's taunting you guys. It's like,
Really
oh,
is.
would you like some critical hits? Here you go.
Although
It
it's
does
not-
still, yeah, there are still things.
Yeah.
We don't
So
have any
it
crit
takes-
things, right?
It takes 8
Um,
points of damage.
I don't think so.
Oh, do
Okay.
you? That's a good question.
Yeah, because
The-
we've been rolling crits for a while now.
The
No, you
critical,
don't.
no.
Okay.
Okay. So it takes 8 points of damage. There's like a little bloody spatter, like punching a meat beanbag.
Mhm.
But
Just for the fun of it, can I have the fortitude save?
Oh, I'm making it. I'm getting there.
Mhm. Also, you don't take 8
Uh,
damage. You have to wait until I'm done doing my flurries and do the total.
Oh, right, you are. Good call. Actually, well, no, it still takes the 8. I will just not apply. I will manually apply the next hit.
Okay.
Here's the fortitude save. That is a critical success.
Awesome.
33. But it is still clumsy and enfeebled. Oh. So this time, do not click critical. just click damage.
Okay.
Because it's actually taking the damage. Okay, so it just takes 12 damage.
Awesome. And then that was grapple.
And it has to make another fortitude save. For the critical. Success. Not a critical, but good enough.
That is fine. And then...
So yeah, you start pounding on this thing, just pummeling it, hoping death by 1,000 kicks.
Yep, and then I will ready my action for the next round, which is Dragon Stance.
Okay. Lorien gets a hero point.
I'm full.
Just kidding. Saya gets a hero point.
Yay!
All right.
Also,
and now...
if you want to give the hero point to somebody else, I was technically full before as well.
I don't have an easy way to do that.
That's okay. I just wanted to let you know.
Well, first of all, it is going to get up from prone. That's one action. It is
that
not
something that it
slowed.
Can I do stand still with that?
Oh, I believe you can. Yes.
Okay.
Hit stand still real quick. Well, it uses a move action. Stand up is a move action. So yes, you can.
Okay. And I can use the dragon tail for this, right?
No, it has to be just a regular melee strike.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure.
So,
It stays prone.
okay, we did just get another epic critical, but I don't know if that applies to this.
You know what? I will, because I like the idea of not opening the party sheet to add it. It takes another 8 damage. It is unable to get up from... So it starts to get up, and you just kick it back down repeatedly. I like the idea that on her turn, Nifix is kicking it. On the next turn, its turn, Nifix continues kicking it. She's just like, stops being
Kick
alive!
it, kick it.
Like trying to kill a cockroach under your shoe, but it keeps getting through the grooves.
It really is basically like that. So it remains prone. It is not slow or stunned or whatever. It is not slowed. Well, gosh, I guess then for the second action.
But the epic critical, does that go off or no?
Oh, thank you. The epic critical. I forgot. Thank you.
I'm not gonna let you forget.
Yeah, this could be a game changer. It was bludgeoning. Triple damage, and the target is knocked prone. Clocked, that is called. So I'm just going to give it another 16 damage.
Nice.
We're getting somewhere.
Stay down.
It is now injured.
Nifix is having her own. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
With one action, it is going to use tentacular versatility.
What the
It
fuck
uses
is that?
its tentacles, maneuvering them into more of a defensive form, sort of wrapping tentacles around itself, giving it a +2 bonus to armor class until its next turn.
Oh, it's like my flashy dodge, but it lasts the whole round.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, it's shocking no one, going to try to grab Nifix with a tentacle. It does hit her. So Nifix, uh-oh.
What's up?
You take 15 points of damage,
Oh, that's unfortunate for me.
and it may be grappling you. Here's the athletic.
You're not allowed to get handsy with us.
Hey,
wait,
do you
No
wanna...
hands.
Your target can either grab you as if they succeeded at using the grapple action or force you to fall prone. What would you
grapple.
like to do?
I'm gonna grab
What did I
it!
say about this game's dice rolls fucking hating on her on Sundays, and on Fridays it's like braiding Ava's hair. Here, let me get that for you, Ava. Oh, is this a little hard? Here, how about another nat 1 for you while the enemy's trying to grapple you? Is that okay?
Ask permission next time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it is now grabbed, I assume.
Yeah.
As this thing starts to reach for Nifix, oh my god, you're doing the thing you were memeing about.
Yeah. Go on, please.
As it starts to reach for you, it wraps a tentacle around you, and you suddenly turn sideways and bear hug the tentacle as it's wrapping onto you, and then start to pull up onto it until you've got a better grip on it than it has on you. And you just hear, "What is it doing?"
Can I have a free action bite it? I don't want to do damage yet, but I want to bite it.
Are you sure?
Would not recommend that. We'll get there. It might be premature. We'll see where things go. That regrettably is the end of its turn.
Yeah, take it on a date first.
No, it's talking about eating me. Nifix is the perfect gremlin for this encounter to be no, I'm gonna eat you.
Lorian, there's a lot to take in from where you're at.
Yeah.
And I will remind that this thing is technically right there above you.
But it's in reach of me, right? For melee?
10 feet.
I'm standing.
How
If
tall
if I
is
had
Lorian?
a sword. Oh god.
I would say
She's
you
like
still
5.
have to.
How tall is Sorshin? Is a better question.
Well, she's
Gotcha.
tall.
Oh, there you go. 5'9", let's say.
Rapier's not very long, reaching up. I would say
Poke. I just gotta poke it.
you have to jump. Now, in this case, because of the nature of this, I don't think it's a full, proper high jump. Not like Nifix, who was substantially below the height she needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I do think you have to make an athletics check as an action to be able to reach it, though.
Okay, forget that. See ya.
What? No, you get back here.
Oh,
Also, you had a
bye.
crossbow in your hand, so you wouldn't have the action.
I still have a crossbow. I'll just I'll use quick draw and draw my rapier.
Standing next to the other one as if it's not a threat to you. Okay.
Where does your crossbow go? Do you have to drop
It's
it?
still in my hand.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Crossbow, quick
Yeah.
draw rapier.
Yeah.
Right. You just can't use the crossbow until you put the rapier away.
Ash,
Yeah.
I would like
What?
you to, because I looked up Sorshin's height. You were right on the money.
It's 5'9".
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
I was just guessing. So let me draw my this.
So you'll have to first change your grip on the crossbow.
I'm working on it.
I love that they
Okay.
even have that.
Okay.
Okay.
So for action economy, I wouldn't be able to devise a stratagem, right? Because I quick drew. I have to attack because
Correct.
I quick drew.
Also,
Okay.
so you've moved, you interacted. Oh no, that's
I didn't
part of
interact with anything. What do you mean?
Yeah, quick draw. So what you could do.
Die! Oops.
Okay.
No,
No, that's fine.
I don't
What's the
think I
problem?
had him targeted.
No, you do.
Okay. Are you sure?
It says you do.
Yeah.
Um,
Vixenian. That's it.
okay. Well, there you go. There's that.
Also, I can see your red dot on the token.
Okay. There's your damage.
It takes 13 points of damage. Respectable. Like you're stabbing into it. Blood is coming out.
And now I will attack again.
Okay. You hit it.
Uh-oh. I don't see it in my chat.
You
I
got
can't roll.
Scroll down.
I-
Or if you want, I can just click damage on
I'm
it.
scrolling aggressively.
You got a
I'm
21.
just
hit-
gonna click the damage.
Just hit damage for me, please. I got 21. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really low.
You do 11 damage, which is reduced to 6.
Okay.
It remains 8.
That's all my actions.
Well,
That's the end of that. He's dead.
this one is going to target Fixney. Ooh.
Which one?
Oh, you're elevated. The one that
I
was
am.
already targeting you. The elevated one.
Yeah, I'm 25 feet away from it.
You're gonna love this. It is going to begin to cast a spell.
No, it's not. I can't counter spell up here.
Correct.
I can't. Well, can I at least recognize the spell? I can at least do that.
Yeah.
Right. You're using the right
I believe
one
the buttons are in chat.
because it says it's grabbed, but I don't think that's the grabbed one.
You can ignore that. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
the grab. It's because I had that one selected.
Oh, okay.
So Arcana.
Nope. According to this, you would have to use that.
Oh, boo. Okay. Blind GM.
You're
Oh,
not
this
sure
is-
what spell this is.
No, so it's not on my spell list. Okay.
Oh, wait. You auto succeed if it's on your spell list. Oh, yeah, it's the slow spell.
Oh. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's targeting you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make a. What did it not
Fortitude?
give you the save?
No. Mm-mm.
Here. Go ahead and make that save.
Don't see anything.
It
You have to scroll up in chat.
it showed up above.
Oh, that is. Did it roll?
You got a 7 on the die. I don't know. I can't see what your result was.
Yeah, it's not showing up on
Yeah,
mine.
it didn't show up in chat, but I saw it roll on the screen. That's
You definitely
Uh,
got a 7.
I'd like to re-roll that because I don't think that's high.
If you want to use a hero point,
Yes, I'd like to use a hero
because
point.
I can tell you what your bonus is if you want to know what to add to it. You don't have to worry about that.
No, 7. I don't think is going to be high enough. Oh, there we go. That rolled properly.
Oh, okay. Well, with a hero point, that is a critical success. You are unaffected by the damn slow spell.
Yeah. Besides, I'm hasted. It'll just counter the haste spell.
Hey, come back, little chicken. And then the whole thing, when it sees you're not slowing down, it
No.
starts to, and like you see the whole thing pulsating and undulating violently. Its flesh begins to tear open, and it projectile vomits a chunk of mostly digested food at you.
it's just so gross.
That would be a 25 to hit.
Oh,
Which is a
that's
hit?
just my yeah.
The food strikes you for 13 points of damage. 6 bludgeoning, 2 acid, little digestive enzymes, and 5 unholy spirit.
Does any of
Where's the
that?
partridge?
And a pear tree.
So that just hits you. It doesn't knock you out of the air or anything, but you did just get hit by something partially digested. That ends its turn.
Does any of that drip down onto Caillou or Merlin? Sorry, that's really gross.
Yeah, I am above.
As it's Caillou.
That's mean.
Gross! That one is her hunted prey. Frick. There's really not a lot of good things she can do other than just keep throwing the dagger at it. Which I guess is... Okay, no. First of all, she's going to use Quick Draw to draw her other returning weapon, the Serpent Dagger, and throw it at it. Because you never know. Maybe it's not immune. That is a hit. It takes 6 points of damage, which is basically nothing. So she's just going to follow up with the other returning dagger. Here's attack number 2. It hits. For 7 damage, and she's just going to, I mean, at this point, use the third attack. She's just throwing daggers one after another at it. They are sticking. No crits, but, you know, death by 1,000 cuts is still death, right? That's 4 more damage. It is injured. Not badly injured, but it's getting there. That ends Caillou's turn. Fixney.
You know what? Let's double team this one. I'm gonna dive down at it. Whee, whoosh. What whoosh? So this thing's on the ground. Just moving downward. You have double movement. And then I will do a wing attack. Go to Zubat.
Okay. Fixney Zubat man. That is a critical hit, negated, but continue.
Yeah.
A 25 is a crit.
So it is just to me. I mean, it's probably got such a shit armor class because it is in fact taunting you with crits do nothing. You have no power here.
Moosh on the...
Moosh doesn't get initiative. He has to command Moosh.
I have to command Moosh.
Rude.
It does take damage. It takes 9 points of damage when you smash your wing into it. It is now badly injured.
And second attack using
That is a hit.
Wish.
Ooh, good roll. It's a shame I'm gonna have to take some of that damage, but it'll still take 13.
Wait, even magical?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Well, last
You
movement.
must have resistance, some kind of resistance tied to being from the outer rifts.
Boogers. How high the wall or the ledge you said is 10
That
feet
one's
up?
up. It's prone on the floor. Wait, what?
You said the ledge is 10 feet up?
20 feet up.
20 feet up. I'd like to. I'm gonna need to fly straight up, so that's gonna require.
That requires acrobatics, I believe.
Yes, it does. But I'm trained, so at least I can do that. So that is, I remember, a flat 15 check.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to re-roll that.
I bet you would.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
I'd like to zoom out of here. So.
All right. Yeah. So
level with
you
the floor.
dive bomb it and then fly straight up as tentacles are just reaching after you.
Oh no! I can only go
Taste it.
20 feet above it.
Okay. Saya.
So I'm regretting my choice to change weapons now that like there's one on the ground. Because I feel like the knife would have been better. But I'm not gonna limit that right now. I'm just gonna kinda dance in. Actually, I can
will
go
remind
there.
you do have. Oh, okay. You remember the reach.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's also what we're gonna use the reach while we have it. And
Then
I'll
you might
do-
not get any of the delicious skin sludge on you.
Yes, I need to keep that away from me as much as possible. I like this outfit. So I still
Well,
targeted.
Nifix is gonna smell like this for the next like 2 months.
I love all these crits that aren't crits. All right. It was supposed to be 44 damage It is instead.
Oh, that is so tragic.
It is
That's
instead.
a good amount of damage.
Instead,
7.
it takes 7.
So it like negates my whole entire finisher thing too.
It
That's
appears to
brutal.
be immune to precision damage in addition to critical.
Dear God, everything's immune to precision damage.
Oh no!
Not
What the
everything,
hell?
but this dungeon has a lot of extra planar creatures that are.
Yeah.
Elasnists seem to like them.
Yeah, I see that. And we'll just, Verlaine, you're doing great. Enjoy the show.
She's literally like got her eyes pressed shut as hard as she can.
I know.
God, I
Watch,
can't enjoy it right now.
watch,
And, like, has
watch me
a-
instead. Watch me instead.
Has like a perfume silk cloth over her face.
25, which I think passes.
That it does, yes.
Because
Yeah, you're
21
good to go.
passes.
21, I'll just say, was right. It
Was
tied.
right on.
So it's got to be 21. Okay, and that ends your turn, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, Verlaine, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Gonna inspire courage. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna cast spells for this, but she's just gonna press digitation to keep the. I promise, I'm not just wasting. She is as useless as she can possibly be in this fight.
That's fine.
There is
you watch
nothing.
me. Watch me, Verlaine.
Nifix.
You know what's gonna happen.
I don't, and I cannot wait to find out.
So Nifix starts flexing her muscles and they start to get real ripped and she's grabbing on and she plants her feet on the ground and she decides to just whoop, boom. She's gonna suplex.
This should not be. I cannot overstate. This should not be occurring. So you do have to make an unarmed strike against the creature.
Okay, that's fine.
So basically just your regular attack. Mm-hmm. On a critical success, the target lands prone and takes an additional... Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, can I get any more prone?
Do I roll the damage for
cannot
it
get
and then
prone.
the additional damage?
So yes, you will roll damage, and then you'll click the 2d6 plus 1 bludgeoning.
This is about sending a message, my friends.
Uh-huh. So it takes 7, and then an additional...
No damage.
No. I will apply the 5, because that's added on to what it would have been, so it should
Okay.
take... So it did essentially 13 damage. It is no longer grabbed. The grab is released, but you did suplex the horrible tumor skin monster.
Yep. And now I'm gonna kick it. Oh, I missed. Do I miss? Do I miss? Do
You
I
missed.
be reckless as usual? Absolutely.
Okay. Let me braid your hair.
It's okay. I'll pay for it when we play on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Well, that's another 11 damage. It is now near death from Nifix suplexing it, spitting on it, and then kicking it again.
May
For one
you...
sweet moment, she stopped kicking it rapid fire just long enough to grab it, hurl it into the air, slam it on the ground, and she's immediately back to rapid fire kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah, I have one more attack. And can you make that fortitude save, please?
Oh, yes, I would love nothing more. Well, it is now slowed 1.
Okay, thank you. And then I'm gonna punch it again.
Punch your kick.
Doesn't have a very high AC. However, the crit immunity is awful.
It takes 3 damage. Was it worth
I-
it? You
Yes,
did 3
yes.
damage.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, yeah, that's it. Okay. Wow, that was great. Anyway, its turn. We are not going to stand up from prone. That didn't work out so hot.
You sure? You don't want to try?
Yeah, I'm good. Instead, what I think we're gonna do is it opens up its form. The top of it splits, peeling apart. Again, like an onion.
This is the grossest
Flower.
onion I've ever seen.
Just layers peeling open, letting out this foul, acrid stench. And inside the maw, you now can just see clear into its stomach, where there's just undulating innards, organs, and a sludgy surrey that is the digested remains of its last meal. All of it sort of undulating, tremoring, and now erupting. As its insides become its outsides, it inverts its body, expelling everything. This is a 30-foot emanation, so I need pretty much everything, all of you, including Caillou and Verlaine, to make that will save. Not, hang on, I can target everyone. Ignore that. T. There's Fixney, Verlaine, Caillou. Is that everyone? That's everyone.
So
There you go. Go ahead and make that will save, please.
It's just like undoing the bag of holding at us, but it's its body.
That is exactly what it's doing. Yeah. This
Why
is
did I
called
roll
disgusting
2?
display, by the way.
Why
You know?
did I roll 2 dice?
We have the same dice.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? How do we...
Here's Caillou,
I'm
Wait,
gonna use
honestly,
the...
all
hero
the dice
point
look the same to me.
reroll.
and here's Verlaine.
Yeah, they all look the same to me too. That's weird.
Wait, what's it doing?
Actually, you're right. They all do look the same.
Yeah, they do.
I know your and my dice look very similar, but not everybody's dice do, so that's kind of odd.
Is
Still, is it
everybody?
exploding?
We'll look into that.
I'm just curious. Was everybody seeing their own dice? Because I was seeing my own style.
No.
Yeah, I was seeing
I'm
mine.
seeing mine.
Yeah. Okay. That's fun.
Okay, that's interesting.
Still, you said it's
so-
exploding, right?
It's more. That's the flavor of it. Yeah,
Oh.
it's sort of erupting, spewing stomach contents as well as
Stop
some
it.
of its inner
Gross.
organs.
Ugh.
There are organs mixed in there.
You need
And a
those.
lot
Keep
of,
those in
like,
there.
Gooey pus to fill out like the space between chunks.
Okay, I've
On
heard
a
enough.
success, there are no critical successes. On a success, you are all sickened 1.
Are we all?
So-
we all succeeded, right?
I got it.
Is
I got
this
you.
something to do with wait, I just want to, out of curiosity, can breath control apply to this?
It does not. This is actually visual.
Okay.
Of...
This is visual damage.
Nifix, you're excused.
Can I be excused?
No, because you can still see it. I don't think you got the blindness. As
I got
part of it.
echolocation. Precise.
You're
I'm a
excused.
bat.
Let me remove the sickened condition. Lorian.
Be blind is a blessing, my guys.
Did I miss anyone?
I don't. Oh yes, I am. But I wouldn't be able to see my own beauty.
Dear God.
Okay, so yeah, all of you who could see that are like, oh my god, that is. Honestly, I'm not even convinced the players just listening to the description are entirely making that saving throw. So,
Pretty sure I failed it.
those of you who are immune to visual effects, consider yourselves lucky. What you're hearing and smelling alone is enough to make you damn glad you can't see what's happening right now.
Yeah, that probably looked gross. I can
So-
hear it and it looked gross.
What's it doing?
That was its 2 actions. It is
Don't worry
slow,
about
it
it.
does not get the 3rd action.
It's not good.
Now that we're done with that turn, I think we're gonna pause and take our break now.
Yeah.
Okay.
because this fight could continue for a while longer than I anticipated.
Well, when it's immune
Chat,
to
we're
every
gonna
crit,
hydrate, stretch. I would encourage you to do the same. We won't be gone long, promise. And when we get back, we're gonna wrap this fight up and hopefully clean everything everywhere.
Ugh.
See you shortly. Oh, we did it again.
We're back.
We're
I
back for-
promise.
We're back twice over. And speaking of twice over, Lorian, it's your turn.
Twice over.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Twice baked potatoes.
don't examine it. It's
I'm going to devise a stratagem.
okay.
Finally.
Make sure you've got it targeted. Don't forget the
It's targeted. Can't you see that?
no.
It doesn't show us it's targeted? Yes, it does.
No, there's too many effects on my screen.
Oh, I
tapping
see.
It, so I can't tell.
Okay. Now we're gonna super zoom.
I mean-
That'll do.
It's perfect for my view.
Ooh, nice roll. Oh shoot! I want to do the
That's-
thing. Or can I not do
The
it?
thing?
Yeah, where
What
I
thing?
get a free. Where I get a recall knowledge as part of my devise a stratagem.
Well, you tell me if you can do that. You know you got.
No,
your
I'm saying I
abilities
want
when
to
you-
do that, but I already
do
rolled
it.
a knowledge. I'm trying to ask you a question.
You have not, because when you rolled the knowledge check, you didn't actually know what you were looking at. It doesn't. It was a different
Oh,
knowledge
so
check,
I can do
essentially.
that now.
Also, there was no chance of success.
Oh. With the
So.
occultism?
Correct.
Thanks,
Well, let me
GM.
try a different one then.
Now there is, because you can see them now. So now
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
you were trying to
so-
identify something.
Look, I was working with
Oozy.
the info I had, okay? So, occultism, recall knowledge.
Yes.
There you go.
Now that you've gotten to see them a bit,
I regret it.
you do. Yes, probably true. You know these to be a horrific monster called a Clip-Off. Specifically, a type of Clip-Off called Vexenian. They
Oh, I
are
rolled.
essentially the shock troops used by a very specific Clip-Off lord, Yamasoth, who is known to send these everywhere on every plane across the multiverse in the hopes that they will spread like a plague, infecting others.
Can you put the the name in the chat so I spell it right? The vivisection.
Oops, I wrote that in Chthonian.
I can't read that.
you know what? That's just copy paste it as is.
I don't think it'll let me copy paste that.
Yeah, I just figured it out.
That's cool. So it's because I had one of the tokens selected, and that's the only language they speak.
Oh.
So it automatically
it was
changed
telling
my
me.
chat to the language they speak.
I'm
That's actually really cool.
Vexenian. Okay, cool. So I've got that. Did I, just so I know for future, did I roll really good?
It was a success.
But not a critical?
Well, you get one piece of information about them. What would you like to know?
I want to know for the thorough reports for later.
What? Yes, but for your knowledge check, what would you like to know about them?
A weakness.
Cold iron.
You only have one of those.
They're weak to cold iron!
Do we have any?
I feel like Caillou should
I
have
think
a dagger.
Caillou has one.
I
He had a
think
dagger.
Caillou does. She does. As you're saying that, she's like, "Oh shit!" like reaching into her dagger bundle.
And then I will finish my attack as part of my thing, so...
Oh, look, another
Feels
crit.
good, man. Well, 45 damage. Just kidding. Wow. Okay, it's still 17 damage.
That was good, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Take that.
Well, that hurts it terribly. The thing is beginning to bubble, and you can hear, tastes like blood, blood tastes bloody, iron, salt, copper.
You picked the wrong meal today, and I'm gonna attack it again.
That is a hit.
I rolled a 6.
Tastes like hatred. Still alive.
Oh my gosh. I think that was all my actions. Unfortunately.
That is indeed unfortunate. The one over
I'm
here.
just going at it with my rapier, but it's like, just die.
Well, this guy over here is kind of getting tired of Caillou's shit. Which is unfortunate because I try not to go after players who are missing, but she's kind of been stabbing it an awful lot at this point.
She's the only one hitting it.
Yeah, and it's starting to take a toll. It is going to drop to the ground
Thunk.
as a free action. It's going to reach out for Caillou. And somehow freaking miss. Oh. No, it doesn't. It's rolling from the wrong one. See, it says prone, enfeebled.
No, but I trust you.
I saw which one it came from, so yes, you are correct.
Why is it doing that? I literally unselected and then double-clicked the other one. All right, well, I'm going to have to work on that off game. For now, just it's going to do one more point of damage than is listed, and it's not actually prone. I'll just have to watch the modifiers. Okay. Caillou takes 14 points of damage as it hits, and then there's a chance of a grapple. Caillou is now grabbed.
No, Caillou.
For its second action, it is going to swallow whole.
No, Caillou.
Okay. Why are you eating somebody who's not here?
It
'Cause it's
attempts
mad
an
at her.
Because she's been hitting it, and no one else is hitting it.
It's been up in the
It
air.
attempts an athletics check opposed by her reflex DC.
I shot it once.
Caillou,
It
no. Oh, it failed.
No, that's
Okay.
good. No, wait, it rolled it from Caillou. Why is it doing this? What is going on? Stop it, you. There, that was Caillou's athletics. Here, that's what it was.
Can take Caillou's back.
This. I wish. I don't know what's going on with the token stuff. Something is breaking. Okay. That is a success, not a critical success. If it succeeds, it swallows the creature. The monster's no longer considered using its limbs to grab. So you just see the thing crack open, undulating, holding Caillou in the air, and it just drops her right into its mouth and sort of engulfs her. And the horrific thing is, you realize now that the pinkish orange hue to its skin is not actually the skin color. It's the color of the fluids inside as its skin is translucent, and you can see Caillou slamming, elbowing, stabbing inside this sack of flesh.
So its hands on the picture are Caillou's hands now.
Correct.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Caillou's not really loving it herself here.
Get out of there, Caillou, you silly.
For its third action,
It doesn't get any more.
Yeah, it's all done now.
It's gonna reach for
The sky.
It's a message to Kelso. This is what happens when you don't show up. You get eaten.
It barely. No. Oh no, it didn't miss Nifix! That was the prone and enfeebled one again, and it only missed by 2. So that would be a 27 to hit Nifix, which I believe hits by 1, correct?
Which one is this?
The one that ate Caillou.
The south one.
Okay, give me just a second.
Caillou.
I have a thing for this. Just gotta... Because I haven't actually hit this one yet.
Empathetic bully.
Yes, and you have your reaction for the turn back. Okay. Go ahead. Make sure you target it.
Oh, my bad.
Never mind. You didn't need to. It automatically. So that is a failure. You
That's
turn
unfortunate.
suddenly as it's reaching for you slow motion. You have the Puss in Boots watery eyes, like. And it like wraps the tentacle around your head and just lifts you into the air by your head. Maybe. First of all, it does the damage to you. Then we'll see if it actually succeeds in grabbing you. Okay, so that's 16 more points of damage. Nifix is now badly injured. And here is the grapple attempt. It fails.
But it's not a crit fail.
Correct. So it's just a regular failure.
You got lucky.
Am I lucky or good? So yeah, like it tries to grab you by the head, and like it. There's a nasty pop in your neck, and excruciating pain, but somehow it does not actually break anything. It just was a sprain, but it's bad, and you definitely feel that one, and you manage to slip loose before it can. Like it doesn't even realize you've slid as its tentacle goes up in the air and it tries to throw nothing. There's a good chance you were about to face a yeeting. Well, it's Caillou's turn.
I just see a bunch of dice getting rolled. Oh, it's still bleeding.
That was from it bleeding. And it actually does take 1 point of damage from bleeding. So let's see. A swallowed creature is also slowed 1, has to hold her breath. She takes the listed amount of damage when first swallowed. Oh.
What?
So Caillou would have taken
Oh.
9 points of acid damage when first swallowed. And
Nah.
at the end of each of its turns while swallowed. So she'll take that again while she's swallowed. Does this correctly have her conditions? It does not. She's grabbed and also slowed 1.
And sickened.
She is...
The way I have
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
that's still on there.
Oh no, you have to throw up for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what if she throws up inside of it?
Ew.
A swallowed creature can attack the monster with unarmed, or she's actually dual wielding light weapons. Unfortunately, she cannot. Wait, can she?
Can she get her cold iron out? She was digging
Grabbed.
for it.
You can't use any actions that have the move trait. You have to make, so she has to make a DC 5 flat check to draw a weapon. She would also have to make a DC 5 flat check to put away her precious knives. I think she's just going to stick with the knives in her hands, unfortunately.
Sadness.
I think that's the best call here for her. The creature is considered off guard, however, against these attacks from her.
I guess
Hello?
that makes sense. It can't really, dodge. It can spin, though, apparently.
Sorry.
Right round.
Swallow hole can be a little complicated. It is off guard. If the monster takes piercing or slashing damage exceeding the listed rupture value, the swallowed creature cuts itself free. Oh, no.
It's gonna take... Maybe she should get that cold iron out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, even then, it has to take that damage from a single attack or
Oh.
spell.
Oh. Well, Caillou might be dead.
You can also use the escape action. I think that's probably her best bet at this point. I think that's what we're gonna do. Sorry. I'm learning this as I go. Well, we're gonna try acrobatics to escape. We're gonna use a hero point.
That was a nice critical failure first for a 15. Hero pointed to a 1. Alright.
Well, that was one action.
Do it again. Do it again.
As on a critical failure, you do not get free and you cannot attempt to escape again until your next turn.
Poke it. Poke it.
So she is like elbowing, thrashing in there. She's still holding her breath as well because she's suffocating. She's going to try to stab it. I will not utter what she is hearing as she's doing all of this. But it is, I want you players to know, it is talking to her right now.
Oh no, is it talking about how delicious she is?
Well, it takes 2 points of damage instead of 24. However, on a critical success with a serpent dagger, which is what she stabbed it with, the target becomes sickened 1 unless it succeeds on a fortitude save.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
It rolled double the success, by the way. Like, it rolled 36
Yeah.
and just needed 18.
It rolled a 36 on that DC 18. So that's Caillou's turn. At the end of her turn, she's going to take some acid damage. You guys got to save her, for fuck's sake.
I kind of wanted to kill this other one first, but I don't know if Caillou's can make it.
Caillou takes 11 damage and is now injured. Fixney.
Well, let's fly in there. And movement. Suit.
Bad
And
attack.
bad wing attack.
It's a really big Zubat.
Where's my attack?
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
It is a hit.
Oh, it is magical. Okay.
Though actually, it's no longer. It's not off guard to you. So
And
okay.
Another wing attack.
it takes 7 points of damage.
Ah.
You'll love to see it.
Oh, look, it's a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Real quick, can that one pierce the critical?
I wish it could. Thank God someone in the party has cold iron.
You know what? Screw it. One more. And hasted action.
It takes another 3 damage
Dang
from
it.
that crit. I'm gonna give Fixney a hero point.
Ooh. Those are my 3
Are you done?
actions. Yep.
Okay. Saya.
I said I wanted to kill this one first. It's on the ground now, right?
It is prone. It is no longer slowed. It is enfeebled and clumsy. And seemingly on the threshold of death.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it once, and then we'll see.
You could miss, in theory. I think.
Or I could crit
didn't.
again. I
You
crit
critted it.
on
Well,
a-
sort of.
on a 14.
Nothing sucks the joy out of critical hits like
Then
A,
not critting.
making them all but guaranteed, and B, meaningless, utterly meaningless with no effect.
It's
However,
prone again. Oh,
the
it's dead.
50 points of damage is enough to kill it.
Whew.
And
Alright.
you slice into the thing with the scarf, and like it just begins leaking and rapidly deflating, letting out this horrible digestive gas.
Is it safe to assume that I am covered in like guts and gore from it turning itself inside out?
You know, being
I was 10 feet back, but it was like a 30-foot second
would
emanation,
say-
so
you're only partially covered. You're nowhere near as bad as Lorien and Nifix right now.
that's what you get for ruining my
Nivix
outfit.
doesn't care.
Your turn. Let go of my friend. Oh, hold on. I should probably target it. You can't have my wing girl.
That is a hit.
My wing lady? I don't know. Wing woman?
Oh, you got. Oh,
I'm
right. I thought
working
it was
on
me.
Allow me.
That's 3 points of damage. It's a little. You're getting there. You know,
The precision immunity also sucks.
it's devastating. That
it.
is the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, you dance over. Verlaine looks utterly horrified. Obviously, she's gonna inspire courage. Interesting. She's going to begin in a shaky, tremoring voice to sing honestly, for the first time outside of like the performative bullshit you saw that was like on stage or on the ship, just quietly singing this sad, lilting hymn. And she's going to cast Haunting Hymn that I just realized might do something. But probably not.
So there.
Okay. It failed its saving throw.
Nice.
So she rolled 13 sonic damage, and it takes 13 points of damage. Holy shit, she can fight it.
Oh.
And as she sees this start to have an effect, her voice sort of begins to build in volume as she's getting a little more confidence. That is her full turn, though.
So
Nifix.
does her curse apply? I thought it would apply for anything
On
or
stage.
on stage. Got it.
I move up. And I flurry of blows.
Okay.
Wait, I don't need a flurry of blows. Hold on.
What do
I
you
move
mean?
up. And I do this. Inner
Which is
upheaval.
a flurry of... Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do this is you are casting Inner Upheaval.
Yes.
You may make a flurry of blows with the spell effect added to your character.
Give me just a second. It's doing something.
Ooh. So you have +1 bonus and an extra d6 of damage for each strike.
Hit
So
it
it
with
came
the
up with a
spirit.
pop-up that I am not used to seeing. So I'm a
Yeah,
little
the
confused.
pop-up is asking which type you want to do, because you can do Force, Spirit, or
Vitality or Void?
Vitality or Void. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading it.
Vitality is
You don't want to do that. That will only hurt undead.
okay.
Your
That's what I
spirit,
thought. Sorry,
mental
what
damage.
the name change is kind of. Spirit's fine, right? Because you said what was the other?
You don't
one?
actually know. All Lorien identified was cold iron. There's no
Yeah.
telling if. So this is
No.
a shot in the dark.
I'm just trying to remember what spirit is, to be honest.
Spirit is like...
It's like ghost damage? But
It's like ghost damage. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want that.
it's doing spirit damage to us, if that matters.
It is doing spirit damage to you. So you... Force could work, spirit could work, void could work.
You know what? I have all of them here, so I'm so confused. You said vitality
Honestly-
for like undead, right?
Correct. Vitality will not work.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Sonic, I guess.
That's not an option.
Well, it says it's an option, so that's why
I
I'm
know it's giving it
confused.
to you. Your ability, though, only allows force, spirit, vitality, or
Oh, there
void.
it is. We're gonna go force. Where's force? There we go. I normally do force anyway.
Okay.
I don't know why I hesitated.
Excellent.
I don't know why it rolled it, but I gotta put inner upheaval. Oh, why did it have that?
Did you
pop
drag
up?
the effect onto you first?
No, it had a separate pop up. That's what I was confused about.
So what you do now is make, assuming you've dragged the effect onto you, I see
did.
it. So now just make a regular flurry of blows.
One second.
That is a hit. That is a critical hit.
Of course it is.
Lovely. So roll your damage.
I think I rolled
That's the
critical
crit.
for the first one. That's
Yeah,
fine.
what?
I'll just
And
roll
then regular for the second. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, how would I do this? It would take, of the critical, it takes 12 damage. What did it negate? Immune to critical, immune to critical. Okay, so essentially, got it. And then it will take another 15, no. It's gonna take the full 20 damage from the regular hit. Okay,
Nice.
so as you do this, your fists punch into it. Actually, you're a kicker, right?
I punched.
Your fists slam into it, and each one leaves a little mini thunderclap, like a small crater appearing in its flesh, as you begin pummeling just chunks of flesh and ichor out of its body. It is now badly injured. That was 2 actions you've used. You have 1 action remaining.
I am gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna punch again.
Kick it in the clut. Oh, that.
No, I would kick it, but that's -10, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's true. But, as a comment recently pointed out, you are immune to fucking math, so...
Do I still have inner upheaval for that? You might have to.
I don't think so.
You might have to just ignore that damage then. I rolled like booty anyway.
No, the damage already was removed. It automatically
Okay, yeah, I removed it as like I had the option open, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna.
Okay. It takes another 2 points of damage. That's tragic. That doesn't
It's okay.
make sense.
I rolled really bad.
7
I also
minutes.
still
Oh,
need a
I
fortitude
see.
save from you.
It does. Got it. It does still have to make the fortitude save. Okay, and it is enfeebled and clumsy, but... You fucking kidding me? How does this keep happening? Nifix is immune to math.
If she
Apparently
can't see
it's
math, She
slowed.
doesn't have to do math.
Okay,
If you can't see math, you don't have
yeah.
to do math.
you're hitting it so hard and so rapidly, it's not entirely certain what's happening. But it is now Lorian's turn.
Don't worry, I'll finish it off. Maybe. Probably not.
Punch it!
It's not near death, it's only badly injured.
I'm not gonna punch it.
It's working for me.
I'm gonna run up
What do you
here.
do?
And attack it with my rapier.
That's another negated critical hit. All right, instead of 33 damage, it does still take 15, and it is now near death. As you rush up, stabbing into it, cutting deeply.
I rolled a 3. I'll re-roll that with a hero point. Why not? I rolled a 2.
rolled a 2.
What the hell?
Thanks,
I
hero
was
point.
gonna stop on the 17.
I have a third. No, I don't. I'm done.
No, you moved also. Yeah. So, okay, but you still did a pretty fierce blow to it. Unfortunately, now that it's its turn.
I tried. Sorry.
Just survive one more round. One more.
I don't think you're gonna love this, but then again, you are kind of surrounding it. Okay, it's got 2 actions. Action number 1 is gonna be a tentacular versatility. It's gonna give itself +2 armor class. That is not factored into its character sheet, so I will account for it in the math. Second action, it is going to crawl up the wall.
No, it's not.
All
No,
the way.
no.
Provoke.
It does provoke from those of you with reactions.
Yeah, I think I'll do mine too.
So, I see Nifix first. Do your stand still.
Anything.
Okay, it's not going anywhere. Wait, it's not a crit.
Oh.
It doesn't count as a crit.
It's a critical hit by 10, accounting for +2 armor class. That is by 8, meaning it is a hit.
Damn.
You could re-roll.
So
if
you do
get your
damage,
point.
but it does
I don't
not
have one.
interrupt. Go ahead, roll your
It's okay.
damage.
Someone else can try.
Oh god, you hit so hard. It's still Jesus Christ. It takes 10 damage though. Who else had a interrupt?
Me.
Caillou, but
Me,
you know.
me.
Saya, go ahead, Saya. Now yours does not interrupt movement, correct?
If it is a critical hit and the trigger was manipulate, it disrupts. So
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, it's movement, unfortunately.
that's okay.
But
Does that
it's
interrupt?
gonna maybe hurt.
Maybe you do
Maybe.
like 3 damage.
Ooh.
Come on, it did 8 damage. That's
Okay,
pretty good
okay.
considering it's near death. But it does not interrupt.
No.
And
Lorian?
Lorian, you don't have one, correct?
I don't have one.
I mean, it's not doing a manipulate, right? It's moving.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
just crawling up the wall. It's gonna go up the wall 20 feet. And then 5 feet. Oop, no, that's not you.
Does
Gonna
slow
go.
just take its actions away, not its movement?
Yes, slowed removed one of its 3 actions.
What?
It's gonna go diagonally.
I do
It
not.
can only really go
Oh, okay.
there. But it is now 20 feet up the wall.
Where are you taking Caillou?
Give her back.
That ends its turn. And at the end of its turn, it is no longer slowed.
No longer
So this
bleeding.
is going to be
Finally.
interesting. Caillou has 2 actions and twin takedown.
Do it.
Do it.
And really not much to lose here. Unfortunately, she still doesn't have that cold iron, and I don't think she's going to willingly drop one of these weapons. I just don't think she would.
Not in its
I
stomach.
think she's
Maybe
gonna
on
start-
the floor, but not
Yeah,
in its
not
stomach.
its stomach.
She's going to she's going to stab the shit out of it from the inside. First is going to be a twin takedown, since it is her hunted prey.
Nice.
And then here's the second one. As now I forget, is twin takedown map
It should-
after or map during?
During.
I think it's during.
Yes, it is during. And here's the second one, because her damage gets totaled before applied, just like Nifix Flurry of Blows. Okay. Cool beans. So it takes. No, don't do that. It takes 4 points of damage from the critical hit. That is so tragic. And then
Sadness.
the full 9 damage from the second one.
So
No fucking way.
13. Yeah!
As it's running away, you guys are like, no! It suddenly stops on the wall, and you see it like spasm once, and then you just see a little, like, if this is the flesh, you see kind of her knife poking through and like sawing a little bit.
That doesn't
pulls
look like
back
what you
in.
think it does.
And then, no, I know what it looked like. And a second later, this is body horror, man. I do what I do, in this case, for once, with full acceptance of the consequences. Suddenly, both knives stab outward, and the whole thing like erupts in gore as you just see blade out, like poke. She's like shredding the damn thing, and she bursts outward, plummeting down to the floor, taking 10 damage that cannot be helped because she can't evade the fall damage, unfortunately.
Is that
While
cat
just
stall?
like, she does not.
Oh, boo.
Like 30 buckets of gore and stomach acid and organs and slurry follow her in the air. She hits the ground, crumples, rolls, like covering her head, as acid and gore just rains everywhere. Lorien soaked in it. Nifix drenched. Caillou's already drenched.
Oh, we had a carry
Verlaine and Saya splattered. And that will end initiative.
Askel, as it's dying on the ground, can I bite it?
Yes, but it's dead before it hits the ground.
That's fine. It's like, it's dead, but it's dying, and I'm just gonna, like, victory. Kind of like when you eat the heart of your enemies back in the day.
Yeah, what you find is it tastes like a mixture of charcoal, gasoline,
Can I
and
whack her with my glaive just before she puts it in her mouth?
Nope.
Okay.
just after, like, you go for it, it's too late. You give her a good whack, but it's too. Nifix, make a fortitude save.
Oh.
You can't save her from herself.
Oh, that was so
Y-
close to a nat 20.
That's what I thought.
22.
If it makes you feel any better, she very much is regretting it right now. This is probably the single worst thing. Like, you are. I'm not applying. Like, you would be sick in 3. You are straight up like retching, probably half vomiting a few times.
Kick it a couple times.
It's like kicking wet mud,
It's okay.
which is
Lorian's-
even more gross. It like
I
sticks
win.
to your.
Lorian's gonna go over to Caillou. You okay? And help her give her a hand.
No!
Help her.
She's just like dripping in stomach
Come on, get up.
acid. You
Get
can
up.
see her hair drenched. Like, she's also sickened, gasping for air, but the air here is rancid. So
Come here.
she's like gagging, choking.
Come over here. Come over here. Over here.
She
Aaron,
literally
do the
just kind
thing.
of crawls. She doesn't even have it in her to get
No,
up.
I'm helping her. I helped her. I'll help her up and pull her
Wait,
over.
Vera Lane, do the thing.
I think I didn't.
Verlaine
have to touch that.
is sort of rebooting. She's just sort of staring as she's covered head to toe in this sludgy gore. There does not appear to be any intelligent activity behind her eyes at present.
Saya's just gonna go throw up.
Sorry.
You guys, I would say it'll be about 10 minutes just to recover. Not even like an action, but you can remove sickened with 10 minutes of
Oh, cool.
Lorien as you take Caillou aside. I kind of want to let Kelso. We're almost done. Okay. What do you do? What do you do as you take her aside?
What? What was? What? Huh?
Ignore me.
Can I heal? Am I able to use this time to do a medicine check
Oh yeah,
on her
absolutely.
as well? Okay, I will treat wounds on her.
And obviously, during this time, Verlaine is going to start prestidigitating, and she's not.
You'll
going
have
to, stop.
to click that to heal her.
I will not let Vera Lane get near me.
I will ask that she does me first. After
Me first! Get out of the way!
She is going to cleanse herself, anyone who volunteers, every square freaking inch of this pit.
Oh yeah, I'll take a cleansing.
And if she has to hold Nifix down until she stops
Bless you.
moving, she will
Good luck
do
with that.
so. But she is casting that spell on Nifix.
No, it's camouflage.
Nifix, our noses can't handle it.
Mine is more sensitive than yours. You're fine. You guys are a bunch
Nifix,
of
I'm
babies.
just going to add,
Get
it
cleansed!
is such a potent smell that it is unlikely you can actually smell the rest of the world with this stench on you.
Can I at least look through the area before you cleanse me?
Look
if I
through
smell
what
like
area?
it, the next part, they're gonna think I'm one of those blob bloobs, and then I can freely move about.
Okay, no.
Yeah, that's how it
They're
works.
too intelligent.
That's
No,
not
it's
how
not.
it works.
I've seen how zombies work.
These aren't zombies.
It's the same concept.
They're clip-offs, and they're highly intelligent.
I'm pretty sure this
Most of the time.
conversation will distract Nifix long enough for Verlaine to do it.
Yes, there's literally gotcha from her. And suddenly, no, kicking feet. She will cast prestidigitation
And Nifix
She's just gonna
will,
roll
as
back
for
she's
the good of
doing
the
it-
Commonwealth. At this point.
Nifix, as she does it, just to go like.
Hissing.
Does anybody else need healing?
I do.
Get over here, then.
Okay. And she's gonna find the one spot in the ground that has the squish and go squish. And then.
Oh, there's not
Okay.
one spot. There's prestidigitation or not. It's like saturated the stone bricks of this architecture.
Get over here. I can't
I
target you.
can't.
There's just like liquid.
Get out from
splash
under that dead
oozing
body.
out of the cracks.
I can't.
Get out of there.
I
Can't
can't.
target you.
I can't. Thank you.
There we go.
I'm free.
Okay, I'll take another 10 minutes to do another treat wounds.
Can I
And
take
during
a
this
second
time,
to,
I'm
like,
going to refocus.
examine what this thing is fully?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
this
to-
won't be the last time I'd run into one of these things. So just to be more prepared.
Would you say you're like trying to do an autopsy or like make notes of observations? Like, tell me, what are you trying to do?
They kind of like more kind of catalog. It's like, okay, so resistance to that. I'm just gonna poke it with fire, so resistance to fire. Poke it with like some electricity. Just a little bit of.
Okay, so you're performing some experiments on it.
Yeah,
of
like
a
what
scientific
was
nature.
it?
Less of an
resistance
autopsy though, more of
to-
a
yeah.
Okay,
More
I
like
would say you can do
cataloging.
Arcana. You can do an Arcana check here to try to like. I will note, post Lorian's healing, Nifix is now injured, as is Caillou.
Sorry, I just read.
Given another 10 minutes, yeah, they got you figured out, don't they? You are able to discern a few different qualities about this creature. One, it basically really is just a stomach, a really evil, intelligent stomach. Interestingly, it has no eyes. Where did the eyes come from? That is unclear.
But it showed its eyes.
It sure did. A little bit of testing discerns that, like a stomach, it is entirely immune to acid. You don't find any other elemental resistances. It is fully affected by fire, ice, electricity, sound, force, void. Pretty much anything will affect it except physical, mental, and acid.
Oh, I thought.
I mean,
wrong
it's
then.
it's
I'm
obviously.
gonna
immune
guess
to some
my
kind of
earlier
precision,
knowledge check was pretty low.
but- Correct. I mean, you did. Well, no, you weren't. You didn't ask what it's immune to. You asked what it's vulnerable to.
No, that
It's
was
not
me. I asked
vulnerable
what
to
it
any of
was.
those. It doesn't have weaknesses. The only weakness it has. Oh no, it wasn't. That's right. That wasn't you.
No, that was me.
It really does only have a weakness to cold iron.
Well, I thought magical attacks would be okay.
That they are. As long as they're not mental, magic works on it just fine.
Well, without like it bypass the resistance. I mean,
For now that you know, like you've obviously heard of clip-offs. You can't study Runelords and not come across research on clip-offs. This is not one you had come across before, but compared to some of the clip-offs you've studied and read about, this is pathetic. This is not a strong clip-off. Horrifying, probably easily mass-produced, but way easier to kill than most clip-offs. Honestly, a good fireball spell might have just cleaned them out.
you mean the
Ironically.
ones we used?
The one you almost used.
I have lightning,
No, I-
but
I used all
Yeah.
mine up.
Unfortunately, without it being alive, it's difficult to study what other capabilities it might have had. The
No,
fact that
fine.
one of them
That-
casts slow implies that they probably have some other spell casting. But it's not clear what. It's pretty clear that they have a compression ability. In fact, it looks like they can compress their bodies so effectively that it's likely they could go under a door.
wow.
Shenanigans.
Like
Like
in
octopuses.
ooze. They also appear to have all-around vision.
Well, that one's a figure.
Can you put clip off in the chat so I can spell it correctly?
Of
Pew, pew.
course.
Oh,
It's the most uncomfortable way to spell the word, to be
it
honest.
starts with a Q.
Yeah, I knew there was something
Yeah.
weird about it, so I wanted to make sure
Like,
I spelled it right.
It's such an innocent word at face value, but when you really think about how you pronounce that versus how it's spelled, they could not have chosen a more awkward, well, just like a disconcerting way to spell the damn thing.
2 P's, 1 Q. The rest is okay.
Yep.
Are we good to move on?
Please, yes. Get out of here. I'm done. I'm done.
Lorian's gonna go here, gonna wiggle her rope to get the grappling hook back and the rope.
You know, despite all, I think that went really well.
And then climb back up here.
I feel like
eating
Caillou
weird
would like give you a
dead
grimace for
things.
that.
I do not believe she is able to handle you right now. Like, she's going to look like she wants to say something. She's going to try a few different things. And she's just going to settle on, I cannot handle you right now. And she's going to walk away from this conversation.
Sorry, it's so accurate. This
And
is so
I think-
annoying. I'm so sorry.
That's where we're going to end for today.
Oh, I didn't even know what time it was.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it
I
goes
am
by
so
quick.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Nifix is an idiot. Like,
Hey,
you're
I'm not
telling
gonna
Nifix-
stop you if you want to eat it.
Look, so
I
All
feel
can
like
think in
that.
that moment is like, she was the first one to be told like, "Ooh, what do you taste like? What do you taste like?" I taste like dog fart, and then like by the end of it, she's like, "Yeah, this went pretty good. I wasn't eating, yeah." Completely forgetting that Caillou was ingested.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, if
nobody's
that thing
dead.
hadn't died, she was pretty boned.
She would have been
Suffocating
bones.
is harsh, and
You know-
Sorry.
Maybe Nifix should have been the one to be eaten.
honestly, the one who probably would have been most. You guys want to know what kind of damage it would have taken in a single attack? How much you had to do to get out?
Yeah.
Yes.
18.
Oh, I
I
could have
could've-
done that.
I could have done that too.
I could
I
not.
think.
I may have been able
If
to.
I
Well,
got a good
I
crit,
actually-
I could have.
I don't think any of you did 18 damage in a single hit that entire fight.
Well,
I
Flurry of
did,
Blows
didn't I?
and Twin Takedown, right?
No,
Those
Oh,
are
it's
two
separated?
hits.
that counts as 2. Yeah, it
My
has to be
40
1.
My 45 damage attack didn't do.
Correct. That ended up doing like 15.
Mhm.
Oh, did it?
Mhm.
Damn.
I believe 15 is the highest anyone did in a single hit that
Mhm.
entire fight. So that's why I was like, well, how much does she have to do? And I saw that number. I was like, oh my God. Well, that ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not
think
with-
probably the only one who might have been able to do it is Fixney with a spell.
Mhm. Yeah, not with
Well-
our damage types and being all precision-y.
Would I be able
Yeah.
to cast that lightning thing from in there?
No. With a
Yes, with a DC 5 flat check.
Yeah.
I do have that. That's 4d12 electricity. If I was
That might have done
desperate, I would have done that
Yeah.
because I still have it.
But like normally clip-offs are immune to like everything. I'm surprised at how vulnerable to magic these things are.
And look at us not using magic. I mean,
Well-
not really.
But even then, like so much of you guys' magic is unfortunately right in their immunities.
Yeah, since I have a mental
Immunity
spell.
to fear, specifically immunity to controlled, immunity to mental, like
Well, I know what my next rapier's gonna be. Cold iron +1 striking.
Can I
Great.
point something out about this clip off that Elosnist summoned? And maybe give an indication of why she summoned these in particular? What's their biggest vulnerability? Alvin?
The cold.
Wrath magic.
How is it? Oh,
Fireball,
because
lightning
it's
bolt, elemental
evocation.
spells, evocation. Elosnist's
Oh, control.
school.
Yeah.
These things would melt like soft butter in front of even the weakest of wrath
butter.
wizards. And I suspect that's precisely why Elosnist chose them.
Hmm.
Because, like, why would you get a clip off that's going to be dangerous if it rebels? So,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. And honestly, you guys got to see pretty much all their abilities, too. You got to see a little bit of everything.
It puked
That's
on
fun. They puke. They erupt.
You know, I think I'd rather deal with creatures of Lang, and that's saying something.
I agree. This longtime player. So sorry, everyone but Nit. Would you agree this is in the top 3 nastiest monsters I've used in any of my games? Nasty, not in terms of hard. Nasty as in like actually the word like descriptive.
Like gross.
Disgusting.
I don't know. I'm still not happy with ropers.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Really? You think ropers over these?
There's just something about the teeth, you know?
Fair enough. I will
Yeah.
say they
the,
do
the
same.
special black. What the heck was that? In that black goopy ropers.
Oh, in what's
In
that?
Second
region
Darkness?
of the Darklands.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
black-
like Earth Blood, the oil down there.
Earthblood.
That Ichor.
Those ropers.
Oh, I do have one more thing about them to tell Fixney from your research. This is important because you did identify it. It's a big deal.
Okay.
Sorry, this actually matters. Let me open it back up.
You almost forgot.
I did. You just reminded me. There is an alchemical component, a catalyst that can be harvested from Vixenian.
Give.
Oh,
We're
you also
not-
forgot
We're not leaving.
fought a flesh ooze before too.
When a Vexenian is reproducing,
Ugh.
uh,
Never mind.
they build sort of a stone shell around themselves for 24 hours, during which it's like a cocoon. They melt down into a rancid slurry of amniotic fluid. If you harvest that fluid, it will, and then use it in crafting any kind of magical potion or liquid, it will have a 50% chance of the potion being 2 levels higher than normal.
That
Okay,
would
so
be
were
great
these
if
things
I'm never using that potion.
were these things fucking recently, or how would we know that?
They're asexual. Actually, once they've consumed, once they have eaten, they immediately reproduce.
Oh.
They shell up, and when they hatch, 2 come out.
So it was gonna
Does
eat
that-
Caillou
does
and make
Caillou-
another one.
Does that count? Did he start doing that yet?
I'm just saying, like, it's something to be aware of and maybe make a note of. Maybe you want that in the future. That's a harvestable.
Only Fixney knows this, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Got it.
I think that's for the best. So, that closes the book on this horrific, memorable encounter.
I just like the part where it turned itself inside out like a bag of holding.
That was kind of gross.
This
Why
thing's-
couldn't it do that when Caillou was in there? And then
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
spell to
Put it
do
right
that.
out? What? Anyway,
That's
worry about it.
awful. There is an implosion spell. I digress. Thanks for watching tonight, chat. This was a gross one. Hope it didn't upset anyone. It upset me. We will be live again next week, I think. Yes.
the 28th?
Yes.
I don't see why not, yeah.
Yes. Thanks for being patient. Obviously, we are updating some things. Our chat window is going
We're
away.
dead.
Yeah,
It's dead, man.
we're figuring
it's,
out the view. So thanks for bearing
we
with
had
us.
some technical difficulties, yeah, both with the view and apparently with some broken. I don't even know what's broken. Something is broken somewhere on
Something's messed up.
Foundry. Thanks for your patience. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next Friday. We are not playing this coming Sunday, but we do have a second game running on the channel currently on Sundays. You can find more about that and our past adventures in Return of the Runelords and some other campaigns, all on our YouTube channel, which is we have a lot on there. There's a lot of good stuff.
Mhm.
You'll find something you like. We also have a Discord server. Our community is active. We are active. You can find us talking about miniatures. You could be like, Askell, tell us more about why you chose clip-arts. And while I insist I didn't choose them, I can regale you with stories of other clip-arts.
He
on our
likes
Discord.
it. He likes it. Don't let him lie to you.
Oh, clip-ons
I
are so
like
fun.
throwing clip-arts at players. It is a guilty pleasure.
They're so fun.
It is a guilty pleasure.
Ugh.
But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.